So, last session, session 29, Obsidian Seas and Scavengers. The session began with Eris and Pip investigating the murder of their mystery dream stalker, while Spark comforted and overwhelmed Nephira. Pip found that the crime scene had been magically cleaned and there was no evidence of the identity of Nephira's guardian devil to be found anywhere. The Gremlins continued on their journey of following the river Styx in the hopes that Lulu would remember something, choosing to take the advice from the letter and act as if someone was always watching and listening. As you all exited the canyon that you had been walking through, you found a plain full of obsidian shards that Lulu seemed to recognize. We lost Tate. I will keep going. Tate wrote this, so it's fine.
I'm still here. I can see you.
You just froze and held for a few seconds.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
While walking through the maze-like environment, there was a flash of light that compelled Eris and Lulu to touch one of the shards. When they did so, they both lost their worst memory. Eris losing the memory of giving up hope that her dad would come home, and Lulu losing the memory of being chased by terrifying fiends. After the Gremlins showed Eris that the memory playing on the shards was in fact her own, the Gremlins decided to leave the maze before anything else happened. As Eris looked behind them, leaving the Obsidian Sea, it had disappeared without a trace. Only Nephira was able to see a faint outline of the shards in a distance. After traveling for a bit in the open Avernus desert, the Gremlins heard a cry of distress in the distance, discovering that it was two Kenku being attacked by some bone whelks. Hoping that these were the Kenku they were looking for, the Gremlins rushed to their aid, defeating the bone whelks and slowly winning the Kenku's trust. As the combat finished, the Kenkus rushed the Gremlins onto their infernal machine, as the sounds of combat had attracted more fiends to the area. And that is where we will be picking up tonight.
Alright, if I remember right, those whelks made a deafening sound whenever they died.
Yes, they screamed and caused some damage to anyone nearby, and also alerted anyone nearby to the situation. So, if we pull up the Roll20. That's exactly what they sound like when they die. So if you pull up Roll20, you'll see this is the machine.
Listen, not the first time my hiccups worked as folly work for a campaign. Probably won't be the last.
So, the front is on the right side, and you all can put yourselves wherever you would like to be on this vehicle. There's two harpoons on either side. Those are the kind of little U-shaped things. And then there's a claw crane in the back, and the rest of it is kind of just a like roped off flat upper area. There's a little bit of cover for kind of where the steering wheel is, I guess you could call it.
Okay, just before we get started, anyone have a strong opinion on who should be on the harpoons? Since I almost want to put Spark there,
Eris
since he
should
has
definitely be on one of the harpoons.
no ranged
like
capacity outside of spells.
Weapons.
But also, Nephira might have a better... Hey, Mads!
Yes.
Does Spark's background feature of land vehicle proficiencies also include the weaponry on them?
I believe the weaponry is... No, it's just for, like, making check while driving.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And in character, he'd have absolutely no idea what the heck to do.
Yeah, he's never driven a vehicle before. Not like this, anyway. Alright, so.
Yeah, I guess we're good here.
So we got Chuka and Clonk. Clonk is driving. Chuka's just kind of to the side of his brother. We've got Spark on, I guess, one of the harpoons. Nefira in the middle. Eris, you're on another harpoon, and then Pip, you're kind of just hanging out near the back of the... Alright.
Ready. It's gonna fire some spells.
Okay. So, let me pull up this skill challenge. So, as you all kind of sprinted away from the combat scene before and jumped onto the machine, you see Clonk throws a lever and you hear the whole thing kind of rumble and start to just really cruise across the landscape. Chuka wasn't lying when he was saying that your steed would not be able to keep up. This machine is cruising. You all are kind of having to hold on. This feels like how fast you were going when you were on those griffins on the way to Traxagor's tower. It is very unsettling as you are flying across the desert with a bird at the helm. So, you know, it's good times. Yeah, as I said, 2 harpoons on either side and a giant crane dangling from the back. As Pip, you're kind of looking out behind you. You see 3 of these 2-wheeled vehicles start to converge across the landscape and come into view. You can't really tell who's kind of riding them. They're cloaked, wearing kind of goggles and something to protect their face. And these vehicles are even faster, and you can see they're rapidly gaining on your machine. So, for this skill challenge that we are going to jump into, you need to outrun these Marauders. 4 successes or 3 failures, whichever you hit first. So, if you succeed, you'll outrun them. If you fail, we'll see what happens. So, as you are all kind of careening across the landscape, you see that one of the Marauders that kind of pulls around the left side of the vehicle. Fuck it. You all don't know what a vehicle is in character, but I'm tired of trying to come up with words that's machine. Fair, yeah, you see that one of these Marauders comes up, aims a hand crossbow out from the side, and shoots it at Clonk. You see it goes kind of straight across Clonk's throat, and he slumps over the steering wheel, causing the machine to kind of start to veer wildly off to the side. I need whoever wants to attempt to do something to keep this machine from basically careening off and crashing into the distance, go ahead. This will be the first skill challenge.
I mean, this might be cheating, but can Spark just healing word to get him back up?
I'd say I would have you make a medicine check in order to do the healing word as, like, you know, you're all, like, being massively pulled off to one side to get the spell off.
You know what? Yeah. Alright. Medicine, you said?
Yes, medicine check.
Okay. Might not be that good. 13 total?
13 total is not enough. As you go to shout healing word, you kind of yeah, you kind of get like hit by flying like debris and start to lose your balance. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw as the machine is still careening off. And, like, you could see Chuka's also trying, and kind of there's some fighting with the controls, and so you're getting whipped back and forth at full speed across this landscape.
Hey, Dice. Where was this before? 18 total.
18 total, 19 total. I heard that. Anyone else?
I got an 8.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
An 8 and a nat 20. All right.
And Dex is a +3. No, wait, sorry. Saving throw is +6.
Okay,
oh
so,
sorry. I picked the wrong thing.
Rogues.
So, Eris, as you're the only one who failed, the rest of you are able to grab onto something or like dig your feet down. Eris, you were looking behind you when suddenly the kind of vehicle shifted aggressively, and you go flying and smack into, like, your head into the side of this metal kind of casing up front. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are prone, which means you cannot be the next person to go. You have to wait another another round.
Alright.
Oh no.
But is the vehicle now under control from the other Kenku?
I will say with this, yes, Chuka has managed to get Clonk off of the controls enough. Unfortunately, it means you are going full speed because Clonk is kind of just on the, like, gas pedal, but Chuka can steer, so full speed ahead, but you're at least no longer careening back and forth. However, that does count as one fail.
And listen, the vehicle's back under control at least.
But the vehicle's under control. Eris is prone and bleeding profusely from her forehead. So...
Great.
As Chuka's
Oh
kind
wait,
of...
no, now we can add that. It's been like 2 hours since I got blood on me last time.
Exactly.
I just cleaned you. What are you doing?
I know.
As Chuka's trying to wrestle with the kind of controls, you hear him shout, "We must threaten, use the harpoons or claw." Whoever wants to go and try to attack, it cannot be Eris and it cannot be Spark, as Spark already went and Eris is currently dealing with a massive headache.
It stinks that it was the two people sitting at the harpoons.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it could be...
hypothetically-
So, Pip or Nafira, who's up?
Hypothetically, one of the small folk can just, like, plop in their laps and be like,
Yeah.
take your hands
Yeah.
off the controls.
The Eris is no longer in front of her harpoon because she went flying towards the front. So, who's going?
For an attack.
Like,
Okay.
Which one of you is going?
Pipple's gonna go. I was also
Okay.
wanting to go.
That's
Yeah, you
I-
both are wanting to go, so...
we both are. But if Pip wants to, you can. I just don't know
Okay.
what kind of skill check that would be.
Yeah, me neither, but he wants to do it, so I'm gonna let him.
Okay, go for it, Pip.
Alright, great.
Alright, so, Pip, I need you to give me a... It's going to be a dexterity check to kind of load the harpoon. And then it'll be a 2-part, and then it will, depending on if you load it or if it's a catastrophic failure, we'll see. And then it'll be a ranged attack against one of the people on the bike.
Okay, dex check
Yes.
is the 17 plus 2.
All right. I'd say you jump probably to the one that Eris was on, so on the right side,
That's
and you aim at this guy who's kind of almost directly alongside. Go ahead, and with that, you said 17 plus 2?
yeah, so 19 total.
19 total. Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack with the harpoon. It's a plus 6 usually, but because you did well enough with your dex check, it's a plus 8 to whatever to hit.
Let's go.
Nice.
That is a 4 plus 8.
Okay. All right. Oh, good. All right. So you kind of ratchet in this harpoon, aim it. Don't really have to aim it. The person's basically directly alongside. But as you go to, like, slam home to fire, you see that the person looks and sees you're about to fire and does kind of like a brake wheelie, so causing the harpoon to shoot directly in front of him as you miss. And with that, you see that
Dang it.
the harpoon had actually, like, rope attached to it. And it's now just, like, fucking bouncing as you all are careening along, and that harpoon is
hello?
basically
Can anyone hear me?
useless. Yep, I can still
Yeah.
hear you. So that is 2 fails You have to succeed
No.
on every single other
No.
one in order to not fail this skill
Everyone has,
challenge.
Still inspiration.
That's true. You
Yeah, I got inspiration. We can do this. We can do this, guys. We can
because
do this.
the person who
sorry.
has to go next
had
is
a-
Nefira
I had a
Wait, it's
Yep.
been.
I had a
or Eris.
There's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Also,
I was gonna
sorry,
say I had a
Mads.
session.
Sorry, Tates, you go. I'll mention my thing after you.
I had a session on Wednesday, and I used both my inspirations, and I rolled a 1 and a 3 on them. So
No.
I'm nervous.
Sorry, but my internet went weird after you described the person dodging the harpoon attack. So, recap of what I missed when
So
my
yeah,
internet
they
decided mayhem.
they dodged the harpoon. The harpoon had rope attached. So basically, there's just 120 feet of harpoon and rope, kind of flailing wildly behind your vehicle.
Ooh.
That harpoon in front of Eris is out of commission now, and that's a second failed. You have to get every single other one correct, or you will fail this skill challenge.
Hey, y'all, we need to figure out what we've done to make skill challenge dice hate us.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Since this doesn't feel like the first time, and I
It really
it's
doesn't.
gonna be the last.
All right. So with that, as you're continuing to careen, you see that the kind of marauders are starting to get a little more bold as they have avoided a harpoon attack. They had sent your vehicle careening, and you haven't really done anything to theirs. You see one of these machines pulls up close and kind of jumps from their vehicle to land on the back of your machine, sending their bike kind of off into the distance. You see it kind of just crashes into the kind of sand dunes or just sand. So this person, you can see, leaps aboard, and this vehicle we will just kind of remove from play. So, with that, as this individual is climbing up, Eris, you are back from being prone, and so it is Eris or Nefira. You both kind of notice this individual has just jumped on board, as Pip is still dealing with the flailing harpoon. So either one of you can kind of handle what to
Okay.
do with this individual as
I-
they begin to climb up the side.
Nefira wants to do something. I'm debating if I should shoot him with an arrow? Or if I should... Yeah, that's probably smartest from where I am. I shall shoot him with
Alright.
my bow.
Go for it.
Okay, cool. Is it just an attack and not
This is
like
just going
a...
to be, I'm going to need a strength check to steady yourself, and then depending on
Come
how well you do, that will affect the AC of kind of like what Pip had
Why
to
do I always get the strength checks? That's like my literal
You gotta
worst
steady
stat.
yourself and get ready with that bow. It requires some core strength, some leg strength,
Not dexterity? Come on.
not dexterity.
Alright. And it's a saving throw?
Yeah, let's make it a saving throw. That usually bodes better for people than straight checks.
Either way, it's a -1, so it
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
matter.
good.
That did not land in my thing. Okay. Oh my god!
Is it a
Please
1?
don't.
Is it a 2?
It's a 20!
A nat 20!
Woo!
Hey! Alright.
20s in a row on the same dice. This is the first
Listen,
time I've
keep
rolled
that-
this dice
keep
in
that
forever.
dice.
Alright.
That dice apparently was charging.
So, as you kind of steady yourself, you get your bow out and you aim, everything kind of quiets around you. That will take 5 off the DC or the AC for attacking this individual. So go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Oh, heck yeah. All
Yes, I
right.
might try being player party member advocate. Does this potentially net them advantage?
It's not technically
Do I
combat.
get
So
sneak attack?
the thing is, the damage isn't really what's going to matter. It's going to be if you hit or not, because they're climbing up the side of the vehicle. It's like if you hit them, they're probably going to go flying off the fucking vehicle.
True. It's gonna
It's
be
more
like,
that.
Oof,
Yeah.
oh no, I needed full grip.
Yeah. That's,
Okay,
because
well,
it's
the
not.
dice
I
failed
don't want
me,
to turn it into
and-
combat. So there's that.
Well, I think this is gonna turn into
Unless it
combat.
turns it into combat.
I got it at 1, so let me re-roll that.
The dice didn't fail you then, as your halfling self.
Like, thank goodness. That did not help, though.
Say
That's-
that
that's
as
not
you
much better.
speak, 2 into existence.
No, it's better than a 2. So let's see, that is an 11 total.
With your modifier as well.
Yeah,
What'd
which
you
is
roll?
a +6. I rolled a 5, and I have a +6 to the
Uh,
hit DC.
And you got an 11.
Yeah.
It is. It
Total.
would be with that -5. It would be a 12 to hit.
No!
All right. So
Alright, looks like this is turning into combat.
looks like it. So as you
I'm so
go,
sorry.
you see that they just kind of flatten against the wheel, and it goes right over their shoulder. And as they kind of flip up onto the kind of top of the crane, they take a knife and dig it through the side of your tire, and it kind of starts to careen you all to, let's just call a stop, as one kind of wheels around the other side and throws a javelin into the side of another tire, essentially pulling you all to a very abrupt stop. I need everyone to make another strength saving throw, or you will not be on this vehicle when it stops.
Ooh. Okay.
And I will do them for Clonk
Which is
and Chuka. Okay.
Hey, Nat 20.
oh dear.
Couldn't you come in combat? 24 total.
Oh
24
dear.
total. All right.
Sounds like Nefira's going flying.
It can't be dexterity.
It is strength again to hold yourself down.
Do I have?
I got
I don't want to
Did
waste.
I-
Okay, yeah. I got a 9, and my strength is a -1, so that makes it an 8.
All right.
So
Eris,
have
got it.
One or 2 inspirations right now.
Air's 12, 9. Spark is 20, so that is
24.
fine.
Oh no, is Spark gonna be tanking again?
Morgan, you used one during the Zaffa thing, and then you got your birthday one. So I think you only
Oh,
have
okay.
one.
Okay.
I'm the only one with 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Kiki's in the realm. So I need
All
to
right.
step up and
Yeah,
close the
I
door.
got a 2 about it.
All right. So that means as this kind of both of the rear wheels kind of get punctured and blow off of the vehicle, sending you all kind of wildly careening to a stop. Both Clonk goes flying, Pip goes flying, Eris goes flying, and Nefira. Chuka and Spark are the only 2 that kind of are able to remain on there. I will make you go flying where I want.
Man, the dice really did say welcome back to Avernus.
yo,
Cool. I got a buddy.
And let's see. That for everyone that went flying. Uh, 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you all hit the ground fucking hard and tumble. That was a mild 9, going from 120 feet per second or per 6 seconds to 0. And with that, I will need a moment because I really didn't think you all would fail this. So let me get my
Stat blocks for these guys.
let me get my stat blocks. Let me get my stuff all out. And we'll
Just
change
a
this over
mechanical
to
question.
combat
Bad
music.
with names. Chunk. Were they knocked unconscious by the arrow, or was that just
So yeah, Clonk is basically unconscious, but we're not saying he's dying from
stabilized unconscious?
he's at 0. We're not saying that because he hit the ground. He's an NPC, he's not a player character, he doesn't have the same stuff. So he's just out though. He will not be doing anything in this fight again. I think he was injured last fight too, like very aggressively. All right. Well, with that, as this vehicle has careened to a stop, and you see the 2 other kind of bikes come up and alongside to start combat, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Fun. Okay.
Eris has a 16.
That was
A what?
that was
I got-
me.
Sorry.
16.
15?
Spark got a 12.
16.
16 for Eris.
I
12.
got a dirty 20.
3.
Nope. That went out of the dice.
17. 17 total.
Lulu got a 19.
Okay.
I need to pivot to
Lulu?
these gold dice.
17 for Nafira. 12 for Pip.
No, dirty 20. What are you talking
20
about?
for Pip. Who had the 12?
That's Spark.
Spark. Alright, so I have 20 for Pip, 17 Nafira, 16 Eris, 12 Spark. Chuka out of 4, you know? That's fine.
And Lulu was a 19.
Lulu is a 19, yes.
Oh,
Alright, so with that, Pip up, Lulu on deck.
Great. Incredible. Alright. So, first things first, I'm gonna do Witch Bolt at a 2nd level. I'm sure you can guess.
I'm guessing the one
Right.
right in front of you.
In range, yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, that is a, 12 plus 9 is 21 to hit.
That hits. And I'm going to, as we go for my own sandy, this will be 1.
Yes, please.
And question, did we take any damage from the fall?
9 points.
Yes, 9 points
Oh.
of damage.
I thought you
Oh, no.
already accounted
Yeah, I thought
for
that as well.
when you said
No,
you were at 19.
No,
Yep.
'cause I didn't hear you say that. Okay.
So,
I'm at 10 points.
mark it on your bingo boards. I need to get up to let one of the cats out of the room. Also, oh no, hey, blue D4, treat me well tonight.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Pip, how much damage with that?
That is, 8 lightning damage.
Alright. Alright, so you
And
hold your wand out, cast Witch Bolt, and
Number
anything
1.
else.
Can I? Oh, this is probably a little foolish, but can I go here so that Eris can get into flanking
Sure.
potentially, and then this will not have any consequences against myself.
None.
Absolutely not. And then, you know what? Just for funsies, can I use my bonus action to push him a little back a little bit so that it's like diagonal?
Yeah, go for it.
Sweet. That's actually a straight save, 16.
He fails. So which way did you want him?
Just one to the left, please.
This way.
It's because I want to use all
You
my.
knock him off his bike, and he's
Still
one
is
back
back,
towards
away.
Eris. Huh?
Still is back.
After combat.
Object
Yeah.
interaction.
Oh my goodness, I'm now just imagining Pip like on a hog.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that back now.
Alright. So, that is Pip's turn. With that, Lulu is up.
Now I'm imagining Pip on a hog. Well,
Lulu's actually probably gonna scoot over here and attempt to take advantage on the flanking.
Sure.
Okay. That first one was better. This probably won't hit. Who knows their AC? How's a 14 do?
14 misses.
Okay, and then she's gonna pivot to the side and I guess ping to Eris, like, you have your pick on which direction.
Cool. And with that, it's our Marauders' turn.
Oh no.
So, first one is going to take 2 attacks at Pip. One with its rapier and the other with dagger. So, with that...
It's good knowing you guys.
Alright, rapier. That is a 25 to hit.
Would you
Dagger.
believe it if I said yes?
The dagger is a 16 to hit.
Shield, please.
Alright, so just the rapier will hit.
Hey, Mads, I think I know where Spark's putting his next level. Assuming they make it that far.
That is 8 piercing damage as the Marauder just goes straight through your shoulder. And then when goes to come in with the dagger attack, you shield and deflect.
Oops.
All right. And then with that, I have too many tabs open.
Said everyone in this chat.
It's going to disengage, hop on his bike, and go wherever the fuck I want, because I have 120 feet of movement, which means he's gonna go back here. Also, I believe, Pip, that breaks your witch bolt, as it
sure
is
does.
farther than 30 feet.
And the concentration.
Mm.
I mean, it's a moot point.
Yeah, and so that is...
It doesn't cancel out. If it double breaks, it doesn't cancel out.
So that's
Well,
what
just a
this one's
trap.
going to do. Now, that's all for 1. 2 is going to ride up alongside Nefira. Whoops, put him on his bike. Ride up alongside Nefira, dagger and rapier. Rapier first. 8 plus 6. 14 to hit. No? 15, right? You have... Isn't your AC 15? You're also muted? Maybe?
Sorry, I forgot my computer was making noises. So okay, yeah.
So a 14.
15. AC
AC
is
is 15.
my fave.
Alright,
Yeah.
dagger. That's going to be a 23.
Uncanny dodge.
Hi. I was
Okay.
about to remind you about
You
that.
can do uncanny dodge, but let me get the damage first. For the dagger, simple D4.
Yeah, but like...
That is 6 halved to 3 points of damage with the dagger. And this one is going to use,
I'm at 7 hit points.
is going to disengage and wheel it around and kind of fall back here. Whoop. I need to lock them in. Oh my god. Hold on, everything's connected. Hold on. I want to group them to their motorcycles.
That's so deep of you.
Oh my gosh. Go over here.
Oh, yeah, that
He's
makes
just
sense.
doing laps. Hold on, you know. Okay, and he's going to dodge back there. So now it is the third one's turn. It's going to hop 5, 10, 15 up to Spark. Again, rapier and dagger attack. That is going to be a 24 on the rapier
It
and a 10 on the dagger.
miss.
So, rapier attack. Where are my dice? That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage as just gets in between your kind of shield and armor. And then I moved 5, 10, 15, disengage, front flip off of this, 20, 25, 30.
You don't have to show off!
And with that,
Wait, these things look fiendish, right?
You haven't been able to tell. They are covered almost head to toe in goggles, massive amounts of just like armor and cloth. Think, if you saw Mad Max, think like any wasteland scavenger. You haven't actually heard them talk to each other or to you, and haven't seen like any skin. They're, at the most you can tell, humanoid, legs and arms. So that's their turn. It is now Nafira's turn. Eris on deck.
Okay.
What you doing, Nafira, with all of your big 7 hit points?
I'm gonna die. Okay. I'm going to shoot.
You got any
Shoot.
anything? Got anything to heal yourself?
You know what? I have D6 for... Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move just a little bit closer, and I'm going to attack this guy with my short sword.
Alright, go for it.
Yay. Okay. Dice, I swear if you fail me now. Because I can't afford.
I don't want that.
Screw you.
This one.
Short sword is +6. So that'll be a 14.
14 misses.
Yeah.
You go in,
figured.
and you see that they kind of dance off to one side with their rapier. They seem very agile.
And I'm just not
And
feeling
you're
at all.
bloody. You have like a dirt scrig down the side of your face where you just careened across the ground, face first. You had to spit out some dust and sand when you
Blood.
got up,
And blood.
and maybe a tooth.
Yeah.
All right.
Character art.
Anything else for you, Nafira? You can disengage.
Stab.
You can do a second attack if you would like.
I'm not feeling well, and I'm upset. I'm gonna.
Making you irrational.
Yeah. She's like, no, get back here. I'm just swinging until I hit something. I don't know if so with another attack, it'd have to be like with the dagger in my offhand, correct?
It's an offhand
Okay.
dagger. Also, whose smoke detector? Whose smoke detector is
Not
beeping?
Okay.
It
Fix
has
your
been
batteries.
going off. No, we've tried. It won't go back in. The new battery it won't close, and it keeps beeping. It has been beeping for like 2 months now.
Take it out of the wall.
It was
Don't
like
start
April,
a fire.
okay? I didn't even notice it.
Listen, the human
I'm
brain
sorry.
is great at white noise and stuff.
Yeah, because it's the one that's right outside my room too.
Mhm.
It's like in the hall, like right outside my door. It's been like 2 months.
But all right, go ahead and give me that offhand attack.
Come on, please. No. So that's a 4 on the dice.
I'm gonna tell you no.
Yeah.
You see that as
Well,
you
it's a +7 because
Yeah.
I'm holding my magic dagger.
as you go to with the dagger, they don't even move, and you think you get them, and then you just see that you just got like a bunch of cloth and armor, and they just like knock
have
your
a
hand
concussion.
down and out of the way.
No. I have a concussion, so I got
Oh,
like
for
the
sure.
double vision going. It's like, oh, I got you.
And they're
No,
like, no.
they're like 2
No.
feet to the left.
All right, that is Nafira's turn. Eris up, Spark on deck.
Okay. Yeah, this punk thinks he can get out of my range, but I've got plenty of range, so let's make 2 attacks with my bow and arrow.
Alright,
Alrighty, that's a 23 to hit.
that hits.
Great. Here's my dice. There you are. Oh, wait! Nope! I have the piercer feat. I'm gonna re-roll that horrible number. Yeah, much better. I rolled a 1, but
Nice.
I re-rolled it, and so 10 points of damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Make a second attack.
Before
Natural 20.
Okay, before you do that, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As you see, he kind of reaches his hand out. It is a variation of Hellish
Oh.
Rebuke. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Should I use the dice that's failed me on the 2 saves? No,
I mean,
let me
it's
guess
gotta
the dice.
bounce back eventually.
Okay. Yeah, dex save. Let me pull that up. Is a 17.
Alright, you just make it, so that is halved of this d10. 2d10.
Okay.
And
Hey, Max,
Okay.
what the heck are these things? Sorry, Max.
they're a fun little amalgamation I came up with because you all decide to fail. Don't fail, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
How
It's
are
too
dice
late!
that?
Too late!
I'm so worried I'm gonna die.
Alright, that is 10 points of necrotic, halved to 5.
Okay, cool.
Actually, on hands to start
Alrighty,
with.
and yeah, so my second attack was a natural 20.
Very
so I
nice.
crit on that one.
Hell yeah.
I keep critting on attacks that are not melee, which sucks because then I can't use my tattoo. But that is okay. I just have to check. Pierce your feet lets me do something cool on crits. But, okay, I just rolled 1 extra dice. Okay, quick math over here. Sorry, gonna double the dice, or double the number. That is a really cute 32 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Yes!
That's amazing.
You see that after, he reaches his hand out, basically as he's reaching his hand out, and you feel that necrotic energy start to take, and you fire another arrow through his hand, and it pins it and kind of breaks it into his skin. He is still up, but he is not looking good. He's now got a hand pinned to his body.
Listen,
I was
hopefully...
gonna say, Eris is gonna say, yeah, that's right, you don't mess with me. You don't mess with my friends.
All right, well,
Hopefully
you're...
these guys have some self-preservation instincts.
Can't relate.
Oh my god.
all right. Anything else from you, Eris?
Yes, actually. I'm gonna move to be next to Pip.
All right.
Aw. Puppy.
That could be a bad idea, but I'm gonna pretend it's a good idea.
Well,
Listen,
only if
Salon.
Dendar appears. You
I was
know?
about to say,
Guest
so long as the
appearance.
Gremlins are aware, so long as Pip doesn't land the tattoo thing, no shenanigans will happen.
I can't do the tattoo anyway unless I'm in melee, so.
Well, you could be in
Oh, I
melee with
could've-
with
I
Eris.
am in melee with Aaron.
You
All
don't
right.
need to give Eris more trust issues.
If I can't kill the enemy, why not kill my friends?
True. You'll get your kill count up at any cost.
Exactly.
I thought that would be Nefira.
All right. Well, with that, Spark, you are up to the
Alright.
undeck.
Okay, Spark is going to move
Jump
into
off.
flanking,
Yep.
grab the mace, and just immediately go. So, first attack with advantage. That's probably gonna hit, but oh, no. Heck. Why'd I have to drop the dice? I'm not even gonna look. Oh, that would have been nice. 19 plus stuff.
19 hits. Go ahead and give me that damage, and then I will need a dex save from you.
Okay. Hold on. How many first level? He's gonna put a second level Divine Smite into this, so
Alright.
I guess before I roll damage, does he get the Fiendish bonus dice?
He does not.
Alright. It's been a while, so I think it's 3 extra d8 at level 2. Starts at 2, goes up by 1, yeah. Okay. He's also going to burn his reaction to make use... Actually, no, he'll hold that off for the second attack, just in case he gets a crit, so... You love to see a 1 on the dice when you can't do anything about it. Alright, and his extra d8 from second level. Thank you, Karma, for giving me an 8. And what's he add from just his... Okay, so he adds that... 21 points of total damage.
Alright. And now I need that dex save from you.
Yep. Hey, dice. Please stay in. Okay, that might make it. How's an 18 do him?
18 succeeds, so you take half of this. That is, again, 10 halved 5 necrotic.
Yikes. Okay, second attack. Okay. Dice, please. 18 plus stuff.
That hits.
Alright, now he's gonna burn a use of his Nature's Kiss. Inventory. Oh wow, he didn't use it in the oh right, because he was just moving his Moonbeam in the last fight.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry. You know what, that one makes the most sense. Give me a con save.
Fail. I got 3. Pretty sure no matter what I add to that,
cool.
that fails.
He is blinded until the end of his next turn.
Alright, so
let me get the total damage. Sorry, this has taken so long.
is there an eyeball? That looks like an eyeball. I'll take it.
Okay, quick math. 17 points of combined damage for that attack.
Alright.
Bonus. Oh yeah, he also put another smite in there. He is not playing around right now. And bonus action healing word. So sorry, let me just mark the spell slot usage.
Did you do a leveled spell with a smite, or does it not count?
No, smites do not count as casting.
Even though you are
it
using
counts
a
as
level.
class feature.
Okay. Cool.
It again, that's kind of part of Paladin spell slot not having a ton of. Okay, that's actually a decent amount of healing for a healing word. Let me just double check what he adds again. His wisdom. Nefira, you go up 6 points.
Oh, thank
Nice.
God. Thank you.
Okay, Nefira, let's take these guys down.
Yeah, we can do this. Thank you so much for the healing.
Okay.
Really needed that. I feel good. But I still feel like shit, but like I feel a bit better.
All
Let's do this.
Well,
Anything
there
else,
go...
Spark?
Nope, there go 3 of his spell slots, though.
Well, I hope none of you need healing.
Oh, he still has his first levels, but, he's basically trying to burst these guys down.
Alright, so, it is now Clonk's turn. Or, sorry, Chuka's turn. Let's see here. Chuka is going to jump down 5, 10, 15. Check on Clonk, because technically doesn't know that Clonk is okay. Checks on his brother, sees he's alright, and then is going to step here and do a firebolt towards this individual. I don't believe that is enough, but it might be. Where is my cantrips? That is. That's enough. So, a d10 of fire. Which, that is 5 points of fire damage. To this one here. Alright. And with that, Chuka is going to just kind of look around. Mostly you see is kind of like looking over at the vehicle being like, oh, it's fucked. There's no way we're gonna get this vehicle up and running. We're stuck in this fight until we win or we lose. Yep. And with that, top of the round, Pip, then Lulu on deck.
Great. Can I use my action to take long rest?
No. Yeah, go ahead.
Short
Go ahead,
rest.
Morgan. Just lay down right here. See what happens. Go
I'm
ahead.
dead.
Close your eyes.
Sleep.
See what happens.
I'm dead.
Uh-huh. I'll come make sure of it. Go ahead.
Great. So, yeah, I'm gonna be responsible
Mm-hmm.
and cast not magic missile on myself.
It's like, you can't kill me, I'll kill me!
Such a Pip move,
basically
honestly.
Pip motto.
Dendar, here I come!
No.
Yeah. What is this? Yeah, I could use. Wait. Yeah, false life, 3rd level. I need that.
Alright.
Alright,
Imagine having
1d4.
third-level spell slots.
So that is 2 plus 14 is 16 regained.
Alright.
16 temp hit points, nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
Morgan, give me a wisdom save.
Great.
Morgan, give me a wisdom save, not Pip.
Oh
no.
no!
Pip, give me a
Of
wisdom
course.
save.
Of course,
I
false
love
life
it.
would be a spicy spell.
No, I love
Oh
it.
no.
Oh
You
my
mean
god.
the spell Pip got
attacked me
from
again.
touching a fucking cursed spellbook? Nothing
Yeah.
could be
If he
bad about
attacks
that.
me
Maybe
again,
the
I
OP,
swear.
Dice that put me in this situation in the first place. So.
Yep, that's the whole realization of this head.
That is a 9 total.
Okay.
Well, y'all, we had a good run.
Yep. This
Y'all can
is-
still have a great run.
No, because Pip.
They better not kill me.
Yeah.
I swear to
no.
God.
Oh wait!
I'm not being knocked out by Pip.
No.
Okay.
One of those
guess it-
fucks.
I
Cool.
guess it kind of comes down to if Dendar's gonna interfere where her priorities lie.
Alright, anything else from you, Pip?
That sounds like
I
a later
can't-
problem.
Yep. That sounds like on my next turn problem. Nope. I don't have anything else I can really do unless I try to. Actually, I don't even think it's like within range, so make sure real quick though. Oh yeah, 60 feet. No, it's fine. Wait, is it 60? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh,
60?
that's exactly 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, should I pull him closer? Is the thing? Yeah, he's not getting away. Pull him closer.
Okay, it's a strength save.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is
that
blinded
is
right now.
no. You're pulling one. One's not blinded.
One. Yes, number
Oh,
one.
sorry.
I
don't know why I
strength
thought
save,
you were
pretty
pulling
sure
3.
failed, but let me scroll through my 30 tabs I have open to find their their things. What is the DC? I need to
The DC is 16.
Yeah, I don't think so. They're not actually the strong type. Where did I keep this? Hold on. Plot.
Oh, Mads. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mads, additional 5 points on number 3. I realized I forgot to add the generic +5 to that damage.
Okay. Yes, and Pip fail.
Yes.
So you pull them one closer onto the front of their bike, and the bike tips over, and they go stand up.
Also,
Great.
are those horse skulls on the fronts of their bikes?
They are the skulls of something. You all are not sure.
yeah.
Some creature is definitely the, like, skull handlebar situation of these bikes.
It kind of looks like a horse, and I'm like, I kind of like that.
It's probably more like a bull, but, you know.
But yeah.
Every time I hear, I don't know what this says about my childhood, but every time I hear the word curse, there's like a 50-50 chance of me remembering that bit from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Anything else from you, Pip?
That's it.
Alright, Lulu, up. What's Lulu doing? With her insane speed that can actually match these bikes.
Lulu's going to ping in Eris's mind. Do you think you can get to the one by the others?
I'm guessing the one, number 3.
Number 3.
Is Lulu trying to kill steal?
Eris is about to throw down with this one over here, okay? Eris is focused.
I mean, Eris. Let me check. Let me see if she can get over there. I think she can.
Listen, Lulu doesn't.
Yeah.
Sorry, Max. Is it fair to say Lulu doesn't understand these 4 keeping kill counts? It's
No.
more survive.
I don't even think Lulu knows they're keeping score.
Oh, true.
I mean, yeah, Eris can get to the other one, but she can also take care of one, whichever one Lulu thinks she's better suited to help with, I guess.
I mean, Lulu's just probably focusing on this one's actively targeting.
Yeah, they're. Yeah, Eris.
You know,
Eris
unaware that the guy's blind and
okay.
people are already getting advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Tusk with advantage. That will hopefully hit, but let's fish for the crit.
It's not
Die.
with advantage. Oh, it is. She was blind. I was like, you're not on the other side. Yeah, blind. Go for it.
What's Lulu's to hit mod? I mean, the first roll was
I think it's
higher.
nothing, right? Isn't it just a straight roll
Plus
for Lulu?
3.
Oh, basically.
18.
18, that hits.
The damage is just a straight roll, though.
Mm.
But the gold D6 continues to treat me well. 6.
Alright.
Okay, this gold D6, next time I roll stats, it's in there.
Alright,
And yeah,
that
that's
one is
Lulu's
looking
turn.
real fucked up. Alright, Lulu's turn is now the Marauders. What does your blindness, does it come back on your turn, or end on your turn, or their turn?
I think it ends at the top of Spark's turn. Let me check the description of Nature's Kiss. Constitution save will be blinded until the end of its next turn. Alright, so at the end of its turn, it gets its vision back.
Cool. Alright. Does it say does it affect movement, or like, or just attacking?
I think the blinded condition just affects attacking.
Okay.
And being attacked. And I guess if something moved in a position silently, it would be in character unaware.
Okay.
So, like, it's aware that something showed up behind its back and stabbed it.
Alright, got it. Alright, so, with the Marauder's turn, one is going to kind of climb back onto its bike and make a beeline for Eris.
It's salty that it's lost one. Is it harder riding on a bike without one of its hands?
I would say it ripped its hand off of its... and so now it's got an arrow in its hand. But, you know, it's there. So, 2 attacks against Eris. One with rapier, one with a dagger.
Hey, if it survives, it'll lead to a cool scar in a war story.
Right? Alright.
Oh no,
So-
it's Spark?
That is going to be a miss for both of those.
Eris's AC is not 20 right now, it's 18.
I rolled really shitty.
Okay.
My
I'm
highest
just
was
making sure
yeah.
you know that, just in case you were
Okay.
like, oh, 19 probably misses.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 10 and a 2. So
Alright.
yeah.
I guess it's kind of hard to fight with one hand, I don't know.
You know what? It kind of is.
Yeah, can't imagine, you know.
So that was 60 feet.
Can't get away from me, I don't know.
So, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, so, this one is going to disengage, go around Eris and Pip, wheel around, grab 3. 3 is going to disengage as well, and take both on bike and leave scene. Not completely, but is leaving enough to get its 60 feet, which is over here.
As it leaves, Spark's gonna yell incoming, "If you flee, we won't pursue!"
You hear a curses in Infernal.
I don't understand what you said, but the way you said it makes me feel like I'm happy I don't.
Yeah.
Right, I have comprehend languages up.
Mm-hmm. And
Listen,
with
Spark's
that,
only
2
halfway
is
through
going
the
to
book.
wheel around, as 1 came around and grabbed the one that was in between Spark and Nefira and pulled him on the bike. It shouted something in Infernal to 2, and that one took off towards Eris. It appears you made friends, Eris, what you always are so good at.
I'm so good at being friends.
And Eris should have been the face of the party.
Alright, so again, rapier, dagger at Eris.
Alright.
Both of those are going to hit with a 16 and 17 on the die. I believe. The
Wow.
24 and
Wait,
a
what's the mod?
22 and a 23.
You
I'm
could
gonna
shield to get
shield
one.
to get 1 to miss. So that's
Okay.
just 1 will hit.
So then the rapier will hit with a D8. And you're shielded. That is 10 points of piercing damage.
Good.
And they're gonna kind of stay there and kind of do a like "let's fucking go" gesture as they
Let's go!
they whip 1 leg off the bike
Let's go!
and are now standing. And
Let's
with
go,
that,
then.
it is Nefira's turn, then Eris on deck.
I love it.
Okay.
And 3 is no longer blinded.
Uh,
Oh, lovely. I'm gonna just kind of come like here. No, wait,
Just
wait.
hang
this
on,
side.
Spark.
yeah.
Just kind of hiding by the vehicle and Spark, so
Mhm.
maybe I can get some sneak attack.
Bonus action
If my
hide.
dice decide to not screw me over, and I'm gonna shoot this dude.
Wait,
You would
slide.
have
An
to
arrow.
hide if you want
Bonus
sneak
action,
attack. You will
hide
have to
first.
hide first.
And luckily, I think it's a halfling thing where it's like, yeah, you can hide behind a creature 1 size category larger than you. Or is that a specific type of halfling?
I think it's just half.
No, I know that I can because I'm considered like
Small.
small.
But you still
Yeah.
need to roll
But
you
you-
need to roll a stealth roll if you want to hide.
What I was more getting at is you have the
Okay.
capacity
Yeah.
to stealth behind Spark in the mechanics, and not
Yes.
just the flavor.
I'm stealthing. Ooh, that's a 19 plus 9.
I would say you are successfully hidden.
Thank you. All right, so I can finally get some sneak attack on this dude.
Who
Okay.
are you? I'm guessing from here you probably only have a clear shot at 3.
Okay,
that
that's
one
fine.
is in front of.
Let's attack 3 then. And I'm
Alright.
gonna shoot this guy. And
Go for it.
hope it works.
And if we're lucky, one's gonna take a few moments to notice the bike slider.
Short bows, that's a +6. That is a 19.
That hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Finally. Alright.
Arcs were a different one.
D6. And then 3d6 for sneak attack. Okay. 4, 4, a 2, and a 3.
Whew. 8, 10, 13 plus...
2, 3,
13.
that's 5.
Um,
So 8 and 5, so 13, and then plus 3.
16. All right. How do you want to do
Yeah.
this?
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Well, I shot it with an arrow, so
As they're kind of driving off, get them with an arrow
yeah, just kind of right through some.
right through like
Rifle.
the back of the neck, and he slumps onto the one still driving.
Oh
driving.
no, he's... One's totally aware
Yep.
that we just smoked his buddy.
All right, and with that, Nefira, anything else from you? I don't.
think
You
so.
don't. Yeah, that was your action, bonus action, and I mean you have
Yeah.
movement, but I don't know if you want to go over there, considering how fast they can maneuver.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that, it is Eris's turn, and Spark is on deck.
I'm curious, can Eris see Spark Nefira 1 and 3, or is the machine blocking it?
The machine is definitely you. Maybe could see the outline of Spark, because the
Okay.
machine kind of slopes down, but I
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
the back of it, it's like
Yeah, that's what I thought.
so you can't see anything that's happening the other side.
Yeah, Eris looks at the guy in front of her, is like, you want to go? Let's go!
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
could Eris
Close to
presume
that.
that the others are fleeing given what Spark yelled out at them?
I don't think so, considering this one got off its bike to square
True.
out.
Considering what Spark yelled out at her, she was like, no, I'm hitting that guy with an arrow again. I got 150 feet of range.
Yeah.
Spark's like, hey, let's live and let live.
Oh,
Rest of the
no.
gremlins are like,
Fuck 'em
blood
up.
for the blood god.
So, where's
I'm
your
gonna-
lights, bro?
Yeah, well, I'm using the sunlight because my room lights are bad. I'm gonna go turn on my room lights. They're really bad. So was my roll to attack. I got a 9 because I rolled a 2. on
yeah,
the
that
dice. Give me 1
misses.
second.
No, it's giving
right
noir.
It is giving noir.
Tates is back in her noir arc. Ooh. Yeah, I can see what Tates means by room lights, but I'm probably not much better.
Oh, that light's not too bad. No, I have
That's
bad.
fine.
You ready? You ready to see my really bad light?
Oh,
Are you being interrogated?
I'm shiny. Maybe if I lean back enough, I'll be okay.
Honestly,
left
I don't
this
know
light
if
on
you
so
need the
it's better.
second. I was like, I don't think you need the second one unless
No,
you
no.
need it.
No, that second one is making this less blurry. I tested it out.
Okay.
Okay, so next roll. That's much better. That's what I'm talking about. Where's my stuff? That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Fantastic. For 12 points of piercing damage.
All right, and with that, reaches out hand and gives a little smirk. I need you to
No!
give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God.
He baited your ass.
He did. He did. Oh,
please
jeez.
save.
No. 14.
Oh, no.
That fails.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
That is 7 points of necrotic damage.
Alright, cool.
Is it-
We're chilling.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. And anything else on your turn, Eris?
No. I think she's thinking about her life's choices a little bit.
Fair.
But she's not gonna back down.
Okay.
Not yet, at least.
all right.
I don't know. What other choices do I have? I can't move.
True.
It's gonna hit me again.
True enough. All right. With that, it
In
is.
this bed, I'm gonna lay in it.
It is Spark, Chuka on deck. And Spark, you can probably barely see what's going on with Eris. Unless you make contact. Unless you talk to Eris, you can just know that Eris is fighting. You can't see that it's going not great over there.
Okay, but Spark's been hearing grunts of pain, saw a thing, so he probably would check. Let's see. If he moved 5, 10, would he have line of sight on Eris yet?
Yeah, I think that'd be enough to see Eris. Probably not so much how the Marauder looks. So.
Other guys doing. Nefira, we need to regroup with the others. Can
Okay.
he move through the space with Chonka?
You can't move near the tire, but you can go around and then through Chuka and Clonk that way.
Yeah. So 15, 20, 25. Oh no, and he's gonna drop 15 points of lay on hands on Eris.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, it's like it's my birthday! It's not my birthday today. That's a little bit.
Let
in
me
a
mark
little
down.
bit.
I was like, okay, please stay up.
Spark,
And he,
I never go down.
hopefully this helps make that stay the case. Let's see. He has 5 feet of movement left.
Oh,
Pip
only
looks at
5? No! Make it get
How
next
does the visual of temporary hit points work? Like, would Pip still look just as hurt as the green bar above his head implies? Or would he have, like, a shimmer about him that the Gremlins would recognize as he's got a bit of a buffer?
It's
Before it was like his hands were skeletal.
yeah, it's not so much a shimmer as a layer of ash that's kind of over him. So
Actually,
you're not
on
sure
that
what that
note-
means, but and yeah, looking quickly
know.
over Pip, he's got like a layer of gray like dust on him, but also it's the desert and it's Avernus. But I will say, I know you can't stack like temporary hit points, so.
Oh, it's not a temp thing. He's thinking, would he do a lay on hand, a healing word for actual hit points heal, or would they know well enough that, oh, Pip's got 10 hit points up?
I'd say just don't waste it. It's fine.
No.
I'd say you know there's something going on with Pip's healing magic. So.
Yeah. Yep, and, Spark's gonna use his last 5 feet to get there, just in case this dude doesn't disengage.
Sure.
Create a new target.
Yeah, alright. That Spark Chuka is going to go 5, 10, 15 up to Nefira, and then 20, and try to shoot a bolt at 1. No, that was a 4. You see Chuka's like running up little legs and goes to cast Firebolt, but it just kind of skims across the back of the bike and actually knocks the one who is on the back of the bike, the corpse, off the bike. So,
I guess we're gonna find out how vindictive this group is.
And with that, that is all Chuka can do. Can't move further. Pip up, Lulu on deck.
Great.
Oh, attention. No, I'm not gonna.
So is that
Like that.
or you know what? Already here, right?
Is Pip gonna go for a buzzy hand?
Is 5, 10, 15, 20. Where am I going? No, I wanted to go here. Sorry,
Yeah,
my
you
screen.
either need there or
Yeah.
here if you wanted advantage.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Depends on who Pip wants to flank with.
He's already here.
Nah.
Actually, yeah, Eris is next anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, let's do a little shocking grasp.
Alright.
So that is a melee attack. So that is 19 plus 9.
That hits.
Great. Is he wearing metal armor, and does the bike count?
He is not wearing metal armor. I would not say the bike counts.
That
Oh, it
we
doesn't
don't know
matter.
we don't know what the fuel of the bike is yet.
Yeah.
We don't need
Oh,
Spark
wait,
and
no, I
Eris
get
almost
on it,
dying
right?
from a fiery explosion again.
Right? What? Sorry, Morgan?
You got advantage on that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I can crit. I did, but it bounced into my dice, so I don't want to count it, but it was a 20. Let's see if I can do it again. So close as a 14. So no, the 19 plus 9.
Yep, that hits.
And then, 2d8. It's a double threes is a 6. And, I don't know what I'm gonna say next. I gotta, try to. Oh no, that's the wand. What am I doing? Can I get a dex save, please?
Yes. Wait, it's a dex save?
It's a dex save for the tattoo.
Oh, for the tattoo.
Oh no!
We're already here.
That's a 2.
Sick. All right. So that's
Sparkle will have to choke Pip
3
out again.
additional piercing damage.
So how much in total?
So what did I say before? 4 plus 3 is 7.
7. Alright.
It was
Do
6
I-
for the
Hey.
shocking grasp.
Oh, okay, never mind. So then
It was 2 3s on the dice.
Oh, I thought it was 2 2s. Thank you. So that was that 9 now?
Yeah.
9. Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Alright, and that means I have no reactions, right?
That
Mhm.
means remains last
No
shot.
reactions until your turn.
Yeah, for shocking grasp.
Oh, for shocking grasp. Yeah.
You know, we really should wait for Pip to attack these guys before we jump on them.
Let's take his last shot. It must make a DC 13 con save at the end of each of its turns.
For what?
The snake.
For the tattoo.
Okay.
And then that'll be later. And then shocking grasp. Yeah, no reactions. Okay, let's go.
Alright.
That's it.
That's Pip's turn. Lulu is up.
Alright, Lulu assumes she can't communicate with Nefira. I guess just the Chanka, let's gather Noom over here.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just imagining Lulu, like, using the dash action and breaking the sound barrier.
Always.
Attack with advantage. I honestly should swap the gold dice for Spark, but I feel like the gold dice will spite me for that. I swear that was the same roll I did for the last attack. 19 plus stuff, so I'm
Yep.
guessing that hits.
That hits.
5 points of damage.
Alright. Very nice.
Yeah, Lulu's just gonna stay by here.
Alright. So, with that, it is now the Marauders' turn. The first one is, oops, hold on. Oops. Moving vehicles. Moving the wrong vehicles. Oh my god. Is going to, pull up here and make a 2 attacks against Nefira.
Yikes, yikes, yikes.
Wonderful.
First attack rapier, second attack dagger.
Remember you have uncanny dodge.
So that is a 19 and a 17 to hit.
Oof.
Hit.
Okay, so first one, rapier, is a d8. You probably want to use your uncanny dodge on this one,
Yes,
as it
please.
is the bigger one. 6. That's
I am uncanny dodging.
10 halved to 5. And a d4. That is 8 points of piercing damage on the d4.
I was at 8 points.
No.
I just went down 8 points for the first attack. I'm at
All right.
0
Oh
points.
boy.
Guys, I'm down.
And with that, Nefira is
Luckily,
down.
that's all its actions. Okay, okay. What's Mr. 2 gonna do?
What are those thoughts? I don't like that
The
face.
thoughts were, one doesn't have more actions or attacks, but could one grab Nefira and do a little drive? Is the thought. Because I used
my
it as a
gosh.
free action to grab its own person who is willing. You are unconscious, there would be no contested, and you're also tiny. You know what? I'm gonna do it because it's fun. Alright? Alright. So, Nefira, you get picked up, and he drives by all of you. I'm going to do the exact distance because it's from here, that's technically 50, but if we go 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, so that's technically 80 feet there. You see that one kind of drives by and just has Nefira by like the back of the scruff and is kind of parked its bike and holds up Nefira. You see Nefira's kind of limp, bleeding, has wounds, and just kind of drops Nefira in front of him. And that is one's turn.
Wait, he dropped me?
Yeah, I'm not counting it as you take damage. He's just put you down, yeah, in front of him.
Okay, but he's not like
He's not trying to kill you.
stealing me.
He's not stealing
Okay,
you.
he's not-
having
okay.
they're little bitches. They're trying to you upset them and they're gonna have some
I thought he
situations
was
about that.
protecting me.
So 2 is going
Okay.
to turn and make 2 attacks against Pip.
Oh,
Okay.
no! Oh my god!
Hey, Morgan, how many first level spell slots you got left?
Well, I have a pack slot.
That is going to be a 20 on the first attack.
No!
Are you
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
Are you gonna
well,
shield?
but shields does do that. I mean, yeah, I can upcast it, right? Like, not like
Upcasting doesn't give it a benefit, but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I. Then yeah, shield. Okay.
All right, and then the second one was only an 11. So he goes to stab you. You cast shield, and he's going to use his bonus action to
What is it gonna do?
Disengage
To
and
disengage.
probably
and
by its
get
friend.
by where do they want to go?
You can go less than 10 feet away from me, please.
And go here.
Oh, that's more.
All right. And
Wait, does that mean the snake tattoos kaput?
Yep, which means that it's not gonna take additional damage.
and with that, it is the end of the scavenger's turn, and it is Nefira's first death save.
Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine.
Hey,
Besides, you were
Sai,
right about
at
the
least
man,
you
I'm
can't
sorry.
roll a nat 1 on your death save.
That's true.
Yes. That is that. 13.
13. That's
One.
success.
God. Okay.
All right. And with that, it is Eris's turn. Spark on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot number 1.
All right, go for it.
That's another natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Yes! No one
I
messes
say,
with
don't
gremlins!
mess with my friends. Okay. I'm gonna. Part of me wants to re-roll to make it higher, but it might have to be higher. It's.
With
I'll just keep
Piercer,
it.
do you have to take the second, or...
Yes, you do. So I could roll worse than this number, and I think I'll just make my bet here. So that's 20 points of piercing damage.
Okay. He's still up, and that means I need
Still
you
up?
to make a dexterity
Oh my
saving
God.
throw as he reaches his hand out and casts their version of Fiendish Rebuke.
Shoot.
How'd you do?
I failed, but I don't know
All
if
right,
I want to use
that
When
inspiration.
does
is-
Indomitable come online for
yeah, I'll
fighters
just
again?
Fail.
You
It's
failed?
like 11 or something.
Yes, that is a fail.
Yes.
And
yeah.
you take 13 points of necrotic damage.
Oops. Sorry, Spark.
Oh no, are you unconscious?
No, I'm still up. I just ate through most of the hit points you gave me. I'm gonna go in again. Attack again.
All right, attack
Okay,
again.
that should hit too.
I thought that
Nin-
sorry
19?
19
I thought that
hits.
sorry was because you just made things
Alright.
more difficult for his next turn.
Okay, that is 9 points of piercing damage.
How do you want to do this?
He's still up. Yes, thank God. So yeah, he's got his little hand out. He thinks he's smart, right? Trying to mess with me and my friends. I'm gonna go through his other hand, and that's gonna go through his head, and then he's gonna fall off his
And he's
bike
gonna have
look like
an
idiot.
L for loser.
And then I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna steal his bike. I don't know what this thing is, but I'm gonna get on it, and it's gonna be mine now.
Okay, so you go
Eris with
run
leather
up,
jacket.
and see that he is kind of fallen over, tumbled over the bike. You see Nefira crumpled on the ground next to the bike, making death saves. But that is that is Eris's turn. Spark,
Yeah,
you're
she's
up.
also gonna, she's gonna do a little loser thing and stick her tongue out at the other guy.
Hold on. Since the other guy is fully out of Spark's range. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Action, lay on hands. 2 hit points, since 5 isn't gonna make much of a difference.
Yep.
So Nefira's back up.
Thank you.
All right.
You said 5?
2.
2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
I was basically commenting that even if Spark put everything in Nefira, 2 hits connecting again is still gonna drop her.
Mm-hmm.
And things are kind of tight. He's gonna use the last of his movement to get in front. And just stare daggers into, like, keep going if you want to die.
All right.
Also, why can my voice not hit where Spark usually is?
Too nervous.
Okay. There we are. 2 hit points. This is fine.
All right. And with that, Chuka is up, Pip on deck. Chuka can't get fucking anywhere. It's got little legs. I guess it's just gonna run down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, gets him there. Is just trying to see what the fuck is going on. Saw Nefira get dropped, picked up, wheeled off, and is happy to see that your eyes have fluttered open. That is Chuka, Pip, Lulu on deck.
Sweet. I'm gonna blast him.
All right, go for it.
That's a 13 and a 16 plus 6 each.
So after the first one, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Right.
Wait, 13 to hit or
It's
To hit,
13
yeah.
plus
13
6.
13 plus 6?
Yeah.
That
so
hits.
19 and 22.
All right, the 19 hits. Give me that dex saving throw.
All right. Uh, 15 plus 2 is 17.
17, you save. It is half damage.
Right.
That is 5 points of necrotic damage.
That's so good that I saved. Oh gosh. Oh wait, no, I have temp. Never mind. I'm good. I'm not stressed.
It's not like
If I
Eris
didn't
where
have temp, that would have been.
I am
I would-
so
I
happy
would
I
have
put
All
I
right,
put 15 into Eris and not 10.
go ahead and give me that attack roll, the amount.
The damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can't believe Pip's soul was only worth a D10.
2d10
That's
actually.
3 for that first one.
3, all right.
Then the second one is a 7.
7, got it.
Alright.
All right. Anything else from you, Pip?
Well, so let's pull him. Let's pull him up closer.
All right.
Pulled him off his bike.
You know, one really got yanked around, but yeah, if that fails, I'm assuming you're pulling him up.
Yeah, just
All right.
north.
Well, okay. I forgot he's stuck to his bike. All right. Pull
Sorry,
him
I'm
off
just
the bike.
imagining the mental image of pulling him up right into Spark's hand.
Yeah. All right. Anything else from Pip?
That's all I can do.
All right. Lulu's up.
Well, that changes Lulu's action. If she didn't have advantage, she wasn't probably gonna poke at him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it changes in a good way. That's good.
Okay. She still might have missed. 12.
Misses.
Yep, and she can't disengage without the action, so she's just gonna float there.
All right. That it is now the Marauder's turn. Bonus action, disengage. He's gonna get back on his bike. First action, he's gonna take a dagger, look at Spark and go, in some broken common, she your favorite, eh? And chuck it at Nefira. So
Spark's gonna have to
Oh my
swap his
god.
fighting style at level 8.
so this is dagger thrown. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
No, the cape!
Oh!
Yes! Wait, what?
How does it work?
Eris
I
can
never
give
get to use
somebody
my
bonus
cape.
AC with the cape.
Eris throws out her cloak and gives Nefira additional bonus to her AC to +3. So
+3?
so your AC is 3 points higher than what it was.
So our AC is
As it-
18
the
now.
dagger gets caught in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You see, he kind of scowls towards you, Eris, pulls out rapier, and still is going to engage Nefira again. However, I believe the AC stays for the entire round, right? Or does it just say
It says
attack?
it says you expend a charge to use your reaction to add +3 to the AC of an ally within 5 feet after the attack roll has been made. It doesn't specify anything.
I think it
about
might
how
just
long
be for that attack.
Ooh.
I
I thought it always kind of functioned like
honestly,
weaker shield.
yeah, I mean, it's
That's okay. I have multiple uses of this.
That's
so
true.
you
that's
have
fine.
one reaction.
you only have
though.
one reaction though. and
I
you've already
have
used
one
it.
reaction. That's okay.
Fine.
Spark still has some juice in the
Rex
tank.
wants to kill the Fira. It's fine.
How many times is it gonna go down?
All right.
God, the floor goes down counter.
Okay. So,
That we could say either way. However, I rolled a 15 plus 6 is a 21, which even
Yeah,
with the cape,
regardless.
that is
That
going to hit. I'm assuming, yeah. You take 6 points of damage.
It was at 2.
More.
so
All right. So
down
Nefira
again.
goes down.
oh gosh. Okay.
And yeah, he's gonna be like, "Let's go." Pulls Nefira again, because he learned from buddy friend over there. Pulls Nefira onto the front. Where did you go, Nefira? Where are you? Oh my god, what happened?
What? Why did it do that?
I don't. Oh, there's Nefira. Okay, there we go. And is going to wheel off.
I got kidnapped. Yay. I'm doing death saves. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, is gonna get that far.
Good
With
thing
Nefira?
Ash has a longbow. What's the
And with that, it is now Nefira's turn, and I need that death save.
Death save. Yep. Okay.
Your death saves are back
This is
zeroed
fine.
from coming up, so
Yep.
you are a clean slate.
Hey, Cyanide would be a
14.
time for
14. All right.
clutch, not 20.
So that's a success.
That is a success. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Max. Just for for clarification, did it bonus action disengage or just wheel and go?
No, it disengaged before it got back on its bike in order to avoid being attacked
right,
by
right,
you.
and that holds.
It holds for the
for
entire
whole
round.
Okay. How does number 2 look?
Underbloodied.
Okay. Cool. Is it my turn?
It is.
Eris is gonna look to Spark and say, "Get in, loser. We're going to save Nefira." And she's gonna hold her action to try to drive this bike and wait for Spark to get on it before she moves.
All right.
That's wonderful.
I love it, and
All
I
right.
vote that for the quote.
Somebody type that down while it's fresh.
Yeah,
in our
I am.
memory.
I'm doing it right now.
All right. Eris, as you go to get on this bike, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Oh no!
Oh my god, they booby trapped their bike.
Please roll well.
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what my modifier is. I'm just checking. Oh, yay. Good. 16.
16. As you kind of like figure out how this works and grab onto the handles, you hear a blood-curdling scream go through your head and through your soul, and you realize it is coming from the engine, as these are powered by human souls. And you just made the DC to not be frightened of that situation. But you are now filled.
I was like,
You are now
I thought
filled
my-
with that knowledge that these run
I thought-
on human souls.
I thought my bonus was just a 0, but my cloak gives me a +1. I rolled a 15.
Wow.
That cloak has saved Nefira's ass so many times tonight, and yours.
Yeah.
All right. And with
Yeah,
that, Eris, you are on the bike. And after the screaming has kind of subsided, you realize, for some reason, you know exactly how to put this bike in gear. It's called a Devil's Ride, and I can give you the stats for it. And
cool.
you have yourself an Infernal machine.
I would say I'm keeping this bike. I gotta think about the souls part first, but I might be.
Can you
Alright.
put a soul coin into it for gas, like one of those like horses outside of a grocery store?
It is. That is literally what
Yeah.
souls coins are used for, is
Oh my
powering
God.
these machines.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Listen, I was
Okay,
keeping my
that's-
mouth shut, Max.
But alright, so, Eris, you're holding your turn for when Spark gets on. I will say, they are usually meant for one medium-sized creature. It will, have your speed, but you will both be able to move freely. It is free from your, speed. So, there is
Okay.
that. But it will be halved because it's not meant to carry 2 people in heavy armor.
Actually,
only supposed to be
sorry, sort of on that note. Oh wait, no, it would be unfair. Spark wouldn't think to call the steed back at that point.
Yeah. Alright, so Eris is holding to wait for Spark. Spark, it's your turn.
He gets on the bike.
Alright.
All right,
Hop on the
so
bike.
So 5
With-
feet of his
with holding
movement
your
to get
movement-
onto the bike.
the bike is the total movement 120, so I just have 60 feet right now.
You have 60, and then the bike has 60 now, and do you have your own 30? Or whatever your
Oh,
usual
okay.
movement is.
Yeah.
Which they're only
Oh my
60.
god, we can just get there in 60. Okay. I'm not getting off of the bike. I'm just taking Spark where he needs to be.
Alright.
Gotta love
so-
diagonal
I
movement.
can't
Yeah.
move, but Spark is gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, I'm gonna move myself out of his range. And then. Oh, sorry, dude. Let me check if I have the movement to move myself out of his range. Yes, I do.
There's the
So
bike.
then, yeah, Spark will be there.
Alright, so as Eris gets them close, Spark's going to bonus action Healing Word.
Alright.
I don't know what's up with this D4. 7 points of healing to Nefira.
Nice.
Oh.
Alright, now with his remaining movement, can he get into flanking with Nefira's? It's... Now she's like struggling in his grip.
Yeah, I'd say you had 30 feet. It only took you 5 to get on the bike. You're good to go with that. Anything else from you?
Alright.
Are you hidden?
Oh, no, he's attacking.
Didn't you use your
Move.
action? Is Healing Word a bonus action?
Bonus.
Okay,
That's why it's only a D4 instead of a D8.
got it.
It's half the healing potential of Cure Wounds. First attack action with advantage. Okay. Sorry. Stress? No, wait, that would be under actions, right? See. How's a 22 do?
To hit?
Yeah.
That hits?
Alright. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Alright, second attack. Finally, that 20!
Hell yeah!
last spell slot.
Do it!
Oh my gosh, smite the crap out of him!
Yeah,
Kill
last spell
him!
slot.
Please.
And you know what? He's gonna
Avenge
pump
me.
his reaction in, so give me another con save.
Alright.
Alright,
That is
so
going to be a 15 for a con save.
He's not blinded, but he
Okay.
still takes the extra D8 doubled. For once, the blue D6 gave me a 6. The dice are here for the drama, apparently. Oh wait, us whiffing the skill challenge 0... What, we made 0 of the checks?
Yeah, you failed a beautiful 3 out of the 3 fails immediately. Didn't even get to the other 4 options that there were.
From the top.
Uh-huh.
Doubled plus 5. 53 points of damage.
Yeah, I'd say he's. How do you want to do this?
Yes, yes.
Spark's going to basically tap his shoulder so he's facing him. Is like, yeah, you're right. And there's barely a neck left once the light show's done.
Beautiful.
Love it. That's fantastic.
That's great. All right.
If you're just gonna fall down, it's like, what the fuck just happened?
That's fair.
Spark, get a bike now? Fear, get a bike now? Get a bike now?
And Spark's
with
just gonna start run over to. It's like, you okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Nifir, sorry.
Thank you,
I need to
Eris.
interrupt.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Eris.
totally. She looks so cool on the bike.
and with that,
guess-
What just happened?
we are out of combat.
I learned how to write this thing. See? Isn't it cool?
And
Very
as
cool.
as
That's
we
so
are
cool, Eris.
as we are coming down from combat, let's go ahead and take a bathroom snack break and chill out a little bit. With that, we will
Great.
come back in. Combat has just ended. There are two of these devil rides. One that Eris has, I guess, claimed. The other that Nefira is kind of like slumped against. Pip is off,
I know.
kind of 60 feet
He's-
away, but's making his way over, I'm sure.
Yeah, he ran up and he's like, that's so cool! Running out of breath, ready to take a couple, and then getting right back to it, because he's on 7 hit points. And he's like, Eris, can I ride on the front of it? Can I have the other one? Can I ride the other one? It's a little big. You can do it.
No, you gotta be safe. Well, I mean, maybe you
Nah,
can ride
bro,
one on
this
your own.
one's
I don't know how
mine.
much that- You can't ride on the front, safety first. You gotta go on the back. You gotta get a helmet.
Spark's gonna look at Eris to see if she's wearing a helmet.
Well, like the Spark, there was not time. There wasn't time.
So you need to get a helmet
yeah.
now.
Yes,
Where are we gonna get a
I need
helmet?
Safety first. I don't know where to get a helmet.
They weren't wearing
Vesper, do you know where
helmets.
to get a helmet? No. Okay.
Spark's
Do I have
gonna
anything in my bag that looks like a helmet?
Spark's gonna take a few moments to like move over to our Kenku friends.
Yeah, you see, kind of, Chuka is, kind of tending to Clonk, who's still, unconscious but at 0. Or at 0 but stable. He's kind of pulled him closer to the scavenger, the machine, and is starting to just make sure he's okay. Letting you all do whatever with your bike situation that just happened and just went down. But yeah, you can definitely go over there.
Hey, would you like me to try to help him regain consciousness?
You see he's kind of like looking around. He's like, that would be good. We cannot stay. We must fix the scavenger.
1 hit point.
Yeah, he doesn't have a ton to begin with, but yeah. So you see he slowly starts to wake up. The bigger Kenku, Clonk. You see the bigger Kenku is kind of a more traditional, like, raven-looking, dark, like, blackish blue, feathers and everything. Whereas Chuka's a little smaller and has a lot more brown, but still some black feather patterns. And both are just wearing an assortment of kind of ragtag browns and red kind of cloth and some leatherish looking armor. So I don't think I really gave a description of them. We didn't have time. We've been in combat the entire time you've known them.
Hold on, can you fix it?
We can fix it. It will take... you see they kind of start chattering to each other. It sounds kind of like Infernal, but also not really Infernal. Maybe their own, like, little Kenku Infernal shorthand. And then you see Chuka goes, maybe 3-4 hours? I don't know how bad damage. We'll get on. We'll check. And then you see Chuka kind of looks around. If you find the other Devil's Ride, you keep.
Oh, right.
There were 3. And you recall the one that had jumped on the scavenger had let his bike just kind of veer off into the distance. Basically, Chuka saying, you have time if you want to go trace back the tracks in the dirt to find it, you can.
Spark's
Eris
gonna plug
says-
into his
says,
speed and basically kind of relay, like, hey, as you're catching up with us,
Yeah.
if you see this, let me know.
All right, yeah. What's it your steed's name again?
I think
Valor?
it's Virtue.
Virtue?
Yes,
I knew it started with a V.
Valor is gonna be the temporary druid familiar
okay.
whenever he
Yeah.
gets second level in
That's not
druid.
gonna get confusing with Val at all.
No, not at all.
Listen, the rest of y'all went with V names, and it's like, well, shoot, I'm not gonna be the one to break the trend.
Don't
You
look at
could.
me.
You really
I was
could.
naming mine after our dead friend, and then y'all. That's y'all's problem. Don't look at me.
I came up with the
Listen,
name
I was honoring a
way
companion.
before I heard about Mouse.
Also,
Way before
mine
just saying.
yeah, mine was also named after Fallon. It's Vendetta, but like I got a vendetta on the guy who killed
And I
Fallon.
just found 2 V words that were appropriate for Spark.
Yeah.
So blame Jamie, is what I'm hearing.
So as you relay that, you get a confirmation in your head from Virtue. That's like, all right, man. I've decided your horse is going to be a stoner because that's the little joys I get having to have 40 animals following you all around. Okay.
Hey, Max, just hold your ammunition. Eventually, you'll have a turn as a player with me, and you'll just be like, "Hey, Stu, remember Avernus?"
But yeah. So
Spark's gonna go back to the Gremlins and relay.
Yeah, you see that Chuka and Clonk start to like get up and kind of pull out like stuff off the scavenger that you guess was like repair kit, and they're starting to go around and try to look and mainly just get the tires back into some working form.
Oh wait, before Spark leaves them to their thing, it's gonna be like, "Hey, if you need a strong guy to lift something, let me know and I'll do my best to help."
You just
don't
see
think I
you
can
see like
assist in
a
any
nice
way.
bird nod from Chuka.
And yeah, he's gonna, I guess, return see Pip do the illusion helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morgan mentions like, they say it's gonna possibly take up to 4 hours for them to fix. They need to look at the damage before they can guess a time. Pip, any chance we can go back near them and you can put up the dome so we can rest in, not sweltering?
Can I get one of these?
Eris is gonna whisper to Pip, "If you help me find the other one, I'll let you have it."
Okay, I can do that.
My steed's looking out for it as he's catching up to us as well, so if it's on the path, I'll know in...
Okay.
I guess one of us needs to ride this bike to get it back.
I'll do it.
There were 2
I'll go
bikes
with Pip.
also.
Yeah,
they're both of the
I'm
Marauders
inferring
bikes.
Eris has been
the other
on
bike,
her
yeah.
bike this
Yeah.
whole time.
Probably.
Yep,
That
she
feels like
did
an Eris
not
thing to do.
I mean, if
Nefer's
why
like-
don't you and Nefira take this one, go find the other, and I'll set the dome up so that there's
Oh,
one of you can
Pip.
drive the other back.
Okay.
Eris was gonna say that she and Pip should go
Oh,
find it.
Well, unfortunately, Pip needs to stay by the dome.
Yeah, Pip can't leave or the dome will collapse.
Have fun riding the bike, Spark.
I
you
mean,
can
it's
go ride
just
the bike too. Eris.
it's just going to
No.
be
I don't
Back
think Spark's
to-
gonna like riding the bike.
it I'm just gonna bring it
I'm
back by
saying
the
bike
King
because, like,
Coup.
I know she doesn't really know what a bike is, but I'm just
No,
saying
yeah.
bike. because
You
it's
actually,
a
to,
person.
I would say you
I
know.
feel like bicycles exist.
I'd say you also know basically everything about this bike now that you have essentially grabbed tried to ride it.
Can I cast Identify on the bike so we can start using the word bike?
No,
I'd
Eris
say
already knows it's a
I'd
bike.
say no. Everyone just starts calling it a bike because Eris is cool and they're copying her.
I like
It
that.
feels very
I'm-
Gremlin, you know.
Eris
behind
invented the
that.
word bike.
Eris invented the word bike. You heard it here.
I mean,
That's great.
again, I feel like bicycles can exist in this continuity.
Yeah, I don't know.
How long ago? Hold on, I'm looking
Bikes
this
were
up.
invented like.
We've had bikes for a
1600s? I don't know.
while.
It's a
Forever.
fantasy world. They don't know what bikes are.
We can do whatever we want.
It's true.
Our world.
I like Eris inventing the word.
So yeah,
It's canon now.
who's going to find the other one? Because you will have to take 2 people, so someone could bring it back. And
do
who
you
is
wanna go?
riding? Who is riding the other bike? Because I will need a
I
wisdom
guess-
saving
I want to try. I
Yeah?
shouldn't. This is not gonna go well.
I was
I'm gonna
about to say,
Eris was gonna
Alright.
propose to Nefira that she will take Nefira to that other bike.
Okay,
To go
well,
bring it back.
I kind of want this one
Unless
though.
you have, oh, that's okay. I said she's just proposing it. She's just proposing it.
Yeah,
to me.
it's like I kind of want this one.
You want
I
the one you
mean-
nearly died next to?
Yeah, it's mine
Fun
now.
metal.
It's my blood on this
Dude tried to
bike.
use it to kidnap me. It's mine now.
Mhm.
Maris, my
I
plan
have
at
advantage
least
against being
is
frightened. So
we take a moment to rest and then maybe go and look for the bike.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think anything's. If anything were actively out there, they might have been intimidated by the group that was pursuing us. They seemed rather ruthless.
I'm gonna have Vesper go look for the bike, just so we have an eye on it, just in case someone tries to steal it. So I'm gonna have Vesper fly out and try to find it.
Yeah, so we got Vesper going from one side and Virtue from the other. The
from the
bike
other.
will be found.
Vendetta is
Val's
also
gonna
gonna
go
fly
too.
out to like triangulate it.
Okay, beautiful.
Val's gonna go too so that it counts as Pip helping Eris find it, so that he can
Okay.
take claimsies.
All right. So go ahead and give me the fuck perception checks. Wow, it's been a while.
Hold on, let me hold up.
My bad dice redeemed itself. That's a natural 20.
Very nice.
For Vesper's perception, let me go find it.
I
I
didn't say that I could do a perception with smell, could I?
You cannot smell this bike. No, thank you.
Oh,
That is a 14
Max,
for
I
Vendetta.
Mhm.
forgot if we talked about what type of horse spark someone with steed. Is it okay if I use the war horse stat block?
That's fine.
It feels appropriate for what he summoned for the
Yeah.
first time.
With that natural 20, Vesper has a 24.
Cool. 24, 14,
Uh,
15.
15.
Virtue got a stoner 10.
Stoner 10. Virtue's just, he's like, God, y'all are moving so fast. He's a war horse, not a workhorse, alright? He's meant to just charge in, hit shit, and then leave, alright? He doesn't want to do, you're making him sprint like he's in the derby, okay? He's unhappy with you. So yeah, Virtue's like, I don't see no bike.
Virtue has no idea where it is. Just focus on catching up with us. Thank you for looking.
So man. And so as the fucking which one is it? Vesper is flying. Vesper quite easily is able to, along with Val and Vendetta, kind of all moving and able to triangulate how far back it was. I do think that was the last fail. It was. So you can see it's probably from what your familiars are telling you, it's maybe 10-minute walk to where the bike has kind of careened off to the right side of where you are now. And you'd be able to find it easy enough. There's not a lot of landmarks, but it's also kind of in a straight line from where you are now.
Cool.
So
Vesper's gonna just stand guard, make sure no one
do a little
comes to try to
circle,
steal
little
it.
circle pattern like a hawk.
If someone tries anything, then they can go out and get it.
Cool. So yeah, you know the bike's about
Spark's
10
just
minutes
gonna
away.
be like, watch as Nefira gets on this spike and basically is on standby in case she can't reach the pedals.
And I have advantage against being frightened because I'm a halfling. So.
Are you wearing your necklace?
Yes, I
Right.
think should be.
I believe I believe you put it back on.
Yeah.
Because that's why you were able to see that
The
you didn't
obsidian
have to
field.
save during the obsidian.
Right.
And as you go and kind of put your hands on where you see Aerith is like, grab the handles of the bike, you feel like the warmth go through and up and kind of center in your obsidian necklace before it follows back out. And
Lovely.
you don't hear screaming. You don't hear anything. But you
Alright,
are
because it can't make a mental connection.
but you are able to understand and know the stats of this Devil's Ride, just without having to deal with the mental consequences of it. Because, that's chill and
Yay. So
nothing.
I don't even have to roll for it.
You don't have to roll, and I would say, here we go, I just sent you it. Eris, if you're looking, you kind of are waiting for when Nefira kind of grabs on to the handles to see what would happen, because it was extremely unpleasant, and you're pretty lucky. You're like, it's a good thing it was in combat when it happened to me, because adrenaline like makes it easier to cancel things out. But Nefira seems like a natural. Doesn't seem to take anything, have any issues with the bike.
Iris just gives her a look. And writes something down in her notebook.
Ooh, don't mind me. I'm just gonna go to Google Docs real quick.
Alright, so I guess the three walk back by... Sorry, the four... Spark and Pip walk back.
Yep. The other two can wheel their bikes
Nefira and
over.
Eris just cruise back.
I was just gonna say real quick, while Vendetta gets there and Vesper gets there and is circling, does that mean that Val had gotten to the bike too?
Mm-hmm.
And Val had climbed on top of it and just sat on the seat, just waiting.
Sure.
That's all I want.
Yep. I will not make your familiar roll, because it's not trying to drive the bike.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the mental capacity to understand human suffering
Not
in
smart.
eternity.
Listen,
not
it's a
very
fae.
smart. Well, she's
You know
very
what really
wise,
makes me
though.
want our bikes to get a sidecar that our familiars could say.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Yes.
But yeah, as you all head back over, Pip puts up the dome, and you can hear Chuka and Clonk kind of murmuring to each other. You can't really tell what they're saying. You're not sure even what language it is, but lots of banging and muttering, and you can tell they're trying to repair the two tires that got slashed in your combat. So it is.
Oh wait,
short
no! I
rest.
have to.
You have to ritually cast.
No. Everyone who wants to enter it has to be there whenever I cast it. Otherwise, they can't.
Well,
We haven't
yes,
really
I mean-
left. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
We all
okay.
gathered, and then it's a case of post short rest, then we go and retrieve the bike.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Since in Spark's mind, we're barely standing.
You are. In everyone's mind, you're barely standing.
But we're
Uh,
standing.
The way I
But yeah, you're able to gather in the hut, or gather around Pip. Pip can ritually cast Tiny Hut, and you are able to settle down for a short rest.
Cool.
Is anyone doing anything, talking to anyone, or are you all just kind of going to close your eyes and pretend the last 15 minutes didn't happen?
The last 15
Iris
minutes
is,
did not
Iris is
happen.
on a short rest. Are we able to learn more Infernal while we take a short rest if we're
Yeah.
doing like hit dice and stuff? Or no? I can't remember.
It would take you would be able to. It's just the hour long, because it's not considered doing anything strenuous, so.
Then I will
Right.
also.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I think
Then I'm gonna roll for
we
that.
Group
all
study session?
join in.
Group study
Let me-
sesh.
Let me look at where I put the notes of the book
No.
rules.
Where are you
Not
going?
again.
Oh, right, the rolls.
I think.
Ugh.
Hold on.
Eris got a 10. She failed. I thought it was a 1 for a second. I was about to be so mad.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
now I get another natural 20.
Well,
I
mark
also
2
rolled a
successes.
10,
more.
but I got
You
a
get two
plus 5,
successes.
so I got a 15.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember which of these
Oh
Word
my
docs
God.
I put it in.
Got a natural 20, so does that mean
I have the rules.
That's
Six or
2
just one?
successes.
It's 2.
Yay! Okay.
Book DC 15, so yeah, Pip just makes it. At least assuming the rules are consistent and
These
Six
check
check
marks.
They are.
alright, let me Okay, 18.
Very nice. What is
Perfect.
the count now? Just so I'm aware for
Spark
like
is
RP
at
situations.
7/10.
So Spark is at
6.
7, Pip is at 7, Nafir is at 6, and Eris is at 3.
Okay, Aerith really doesn't want to learn Infernal apparently.
It's okay, she's got a cool
Eris
life and she's
tries,
fine.
and she throws the book again.
Wait, Eris! Eris, would you like one of us to try to help you next time?
No, I don't understand how I can just learn how to ride a bike, like just sitting on it, and then this language, which is
Wait,
I know so
wait.
many.
wait, the bike did what?
It's just impossible. It doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. What?
I thought you didn't get that just from sitting on the bike with Eris? Because I sat on the bike, held the handles, and I don't know, just kind of knew everything I needed to know about the bike.
I guess
so cool.
Mark,
the
do you think
bikes are
I
magic.
tried that I could figure out a bike, just by sitting on it. Well, that's kind of what happened, actually. Never
Well,
mind.
I mean, Eris, I don't know what you've done in Baldur's Gate.
They didn't have these in Baldur's Gate. Spark, I've never seen this off the material plane.
Oh, but Baldur's Gate would love these. Let's be honest. The bike gangs
Oh
of
my
Baldur's Gate. Let's
goodness.
fucking go.
Listen, it's got alliteration in it. The Baldur's Bikers.
hmm
BG for Biker
Ah.
Gang and Baldur's Gate.
I'm gonna
And
roll my hit
Briar
dice. I don't glitter.
But yes, let me actually see what the heck Spark's hit dice situation is.
But yeah, everyone, you can roll your hit dice, get back whatever it is you would on a short rest.
Yay!
Alright, Druid is a D8, so I might as well burn that now. So let's start with 1 each. That's actually pretty solid. So that's... so he is up... my goodness.
It's 4.
Not bad.
Oh my goodness, how do I make this go down? trying to see what his hit point total is. And just... he'll probably use one more hit dice. So that gets him another 9.
Okay, that's a 7.
Yeah, that's almost back at full. He might be able to... Oh man, he's basically an off-brand fighter.
Yay, I'm all the way back up at 23 out of 39.
So...
And at 28 of 39, let's go.
I'm so glad
Wait,
because
no,
at first I
that's
thought it was a
false.
1, but it was actually a 7, and I'm so glad because I thought
Once
I thought
they're
it was a
done
1.
studying and before they go for the bike, Sparks is gonna be like, huh. Why do I have the feeling that situations of that high stress we just crumple under?
Crumple.
I'm just remembering the siege.
I learned how to ride a bike. I did stuff. Yeah. You were fine.
In Sparks, just something he's tracking. Eris and Nefira were able to willingly get off the bikes, right?
Eris
Okay.
has not gotten off the bike.
Well, I mean, unless Eris
think
is
you're
not
fitting the bike
willing,
in the
but
dome.
there's nothing from me making it so they can't get off the bikes.
Cool.
That's on
I'm
them.
saying that's a choice. She's staying on this bike.
So Eris, I'm pretty sure you weren't able to study well because of the sound of the bike.
But it's cool.
Yes, but it's loud.
Oopsies.
I'm surprised the rest of us were... Well, the dome probably muffles sound from the outside.
And I at least left my bike outside the dome. Thank you.
At least. Eris gets out a cigarette and starts smoking.
Full bike and cigarette
Right.
moment. Let's
We
go.
just need to get Eris a leather jacket and the look's complete.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Eris rolls up to Baldur's Gate on one of these things. And Bonnie, Luca's just kind of like, what happened in the past 2 months?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because we're having to squarest Eris.
She's still squarest. She just is a lot cooler now. Although she's riding a bike without a helmet. She should get a helmet. So should Nefira.
Right, so... that was a lot. I'm glad we all made it
Yeah.
out of that.
That was.
Yeah, that was pretty spooky
I
there
was
for
knocked
a
unconscious like
time.
twice in that fight. That was
Yeah,
really
we thought
annoying.
they were gonna take you. That was scary.
I was worried for a moment that they would move to try to make sure you wouldn't get back up.
Yeah.
Well, make sure that didn't
I
happen.
think he tried. Well,
I mean, the first time they dropped you on the floor, I was worried the other one would have finished the job. Also, for this whole conversation, Spark is holding Nefira's hand.
Also, that would
There's
be
just-
news to you, Nefira, because you remember being knocked unconscious and then
Yeah.
woke up to being around one. You are not aware that the second one came up and was right there and could have basically ended you if it wanted to.
yeah, that
Oops for the existential dread.
yeah, that it today has not been a good day.
So, hopefully
I
they're...
just want to go home. Just want to get everyone out of here alive so we can go home.
Hopefully once we're supposed to fix up their carriage, contraption. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, I don't know what that one's called either.
Maybe we can ask
They-
them.
Probably once they fix it. Once we return to hopefully the fort from the vision, we can get a direction of where the sword might be.
Yeah.
Or at
That-
the
Yeah.
very
That'd be nice.
least, some information for Lulu. And she might remember after that.
And you see Lulu kind of pipes into all of your heads except Nafira. But she kind of like takes her little trunk
Trunk.
trunk and just kind of pats Nafira, knowing that she can't say the words to Nafira, and is like,
Aw.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to do more in that fight. I'm really grateful you're sticking with me to this fort. I hope it has the answers. Or the path forward.
Nafira's not hearing any
No,
of this.
you
She
just-
gets pat on the head. They just say, "Thanks, Lulu."
Spark basically.
Yeah, I'm saying
tells
Spark
Nafira
will
the
tell
gist.
Nafira, but Lulu wishes she could be the one to deliver the message, but she understands the necklace has properties and
benefits.
it's got its benefits so far, you know?
Yeah, like
So
Nafira
far.
not needing to hear the screams of
That's how.
Forsaken souls being eviscerated is energy.
Also, Nafira, you would realize you have fuel in your bag as you
Yeah.
took a soul coin back in.
Would they realize
hey.
that not being able to hear the screams? Though?
They would realize that just from the bike. Yeah, they don't
Oh,
understand the like I would say it doesn't have the same depth of like, oh, it's a legitimate soul you are feeding to a furnace to burn. Like Eris gets. Eris gets that you take the soul and extinguish it in exchange for fuel to drive the bike. I would say Nafira does not have that concept. She's just like, oh, this is what makes the bike go. Not the
Other
exact same. Because also
question-
Nafira doesn't know it's even called a soul coin. Because
Yeah.
that just it hasn't come up.
True.
It's a
I
coin.
guess combination of questions for things Eris would be observing. Does it have a visible fuel gauge? And is Eris idling with it,
Oh.
making it go down?
I would say
Yeah,
you're
that is a
probably
good
not
question.
idling because that's just no.
She would have turned it off.
Yeah, I feel like once you all were trying to like take a rest, she actually would turn it off. It does have
She just
like
has
it does have a gauge. It's just basically like red flame. Like how full it is just, you know, and then it sinks down. For both of these
How
bikes,
full are they?
yeah, I was about to say both of these bikes are. Let me do because there is a math for soul coins and how much they power each bike.
Fair. Also,
each
give me
thing.
a few moments because one of the cats wants back in because it's usually around the time I go to sleep during the work week, but adrenaline is keeping me awake right now. Because actually, Max, while you're looking that up, general question: was that fight as hard as you intended?
It was about average. I think it was what I was figuring it would be, or what I was hoping it would be. Especially considering you all were already. It would have been a super easy fight if you hadn't had any combat before.
Fair.
So.
I'm just remembering that first encounter where you were like, "Man, if y'all could have made any of those deck saves."
Yeah, no, this one I kind of made up on the spot, and I'm happy with it. So.
That
Yeah,
was roughly
yeah,
the difficulty
it
you
was-
intended.
It was good.
So yeah, I think I can get the exact number per vehicle. I'd say these are at like 75% each full.
Oh, sick.
Alright, so
Good.
they at least maintain their vehicles well enough.
You need to
You
out
know.
here, you know?
It's in your
Eris
gas
is gonna
station.
start cleaning her new bike.
Okay, great.
Pip,
I
can
need
you
to
help
go
me
pick up
clean
some
this?
warheads.
I need to have it. What's it called when you get a car cleaned? On the
Car
inside,
wash?
detailed?
Detailed.
No, detailed. Pip, can you detail my bike, please?
What is that?
I know you don't know what detail means, but I just need you to clean it really.
I know what detail
Make it
means. I know what a lot of words mean. I don't know what it means
Oh.
in regards to.
No, that's
the
what I
bike.
meant. That's what I meant. So I explained that you just need to clean it really nice.
Oh yeah. Prestidigitation. Yeah.
Eris is gonna spend some time making it shiny.
Beautiful. All right. Is anyone doing anything else during this this short
I guess-
rest?
Is there anything else that can be done?
Bark would work on his 2 carving projects.
Okay. What is the second one? What's the first one? What's the second one?
The first one is the potential backup holy symbol,
Got it.
which you mentioned was broad stroke work.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is potential subclass flavor for whenever he takes Druid.
Okay.
It's a just kind of like a wooden box where he's carving in on some of the sides different constellations that he likes.
All right.
Again, it's very like
Cool.
broadly done.
Mm-hmm. I'd say you're able to get another segment of the 4 done. So you now have 2 of the 4 segments for the holy symbol. That's mostly just the way I'm keeping track of how it's
Yes, and
being completed.
the star map will be completed whenever the second level of Druid comes.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Since fun multi-class in time, for the next 3 levels it's always gonna be a decision, since level 6 and level 7 paladin features real nice. Level 2 druid feature real nice.
I think Eris, while she's kind of cleaning her bike and making it all shiny, she's definitely thinking about the fact that this runs on human souls. She's not very comfortable with that. Like it was Nefira's life or death that she committed to it the first time. But I think she comes to the conclusion that if this will save the majority of the people in El Terrell, if this can get this done faster, then it's worth it.
All right.
Hopefully none of the
Plus,
souls of
that
El
one
Terrell
right,
were
it's
converted
really
in.
cool.
Oh hey, I have
Yeah,
a little
Just a
guess.
little biased.
She's a little biased. She's like,
A
it's
little
so
more-
fucking cool. And they're both
Oh, it's
cool
so cool, my
bikes.
soul.
They have kind of these large kind of like iron and
Oh, she does.
kind of iron tires that have a little bit of fabric for grip and chains around them. There is for both of them the front, which kind of the handles come out of. There goes through the skull of some like giant bull-like creature. You're guessing it's one that's native to like Avernus, as it's not something any of you have seen before. Has a seat, and then behind it has 2 spikes that come out, kind of the back part where you can kind of sit another person, but not really comfortably. You wouldn't be able to do it for a very long time. And then again, the rear wheels, and they have spikes coming out the side. They are some cool fucking, like, it's like definitely the Harley, like, low riders, like the handles are high, like the choppers. Some fucking
so
cool
Pip
ass
is riding
shit.
a hog.
Yeah, basically. And
You gave these to 2 little guys.
well, and you noticed that Nefira, when you went to kind of ride it, it would have been really awkward. It kind of lowered a little bit, kind of sank and adjusted to be to be a little bit easier to maneuver. The whole size of the bike didn't change, but you've also realized that there is no gas pedal. It is a mental connection. If you want to go, you just be like, fucking go, bike. And you are still able to do that even with your necklace. It's almost like it was made.
Fascinating.
It's almost like they were both made here.
Yeah. That's fun. Lovely. Love it. Great. Fantastic.
So, with that, I would say taking care of the bikes, learning Infernal, about an hour-ish has elapsed since you all first started your long rest. You can still hear Chuka and Clonk are working away, but you do know if you wanted to go grab that bike, about how far out it would be.
Hey,
Great.
Pip, is the bike still there? Have you checked with Al?
No, but I can check. Goes to tap into that like mental connection, and then cries out in pain and doubles over a little, holding his snaky eye.
Pip!
Whoa,
Pip,
Pip!
you okay?
Are you okay?
I don't know. I'm okay. It just hurts. I don't know why. I'm okay.
Were you able to talk to Val?
Oh, Val.
Wait, Pip, maybe
I can.
maybe don't
Don't
try
try again. Don't try again.
Eris is
Yeah, just.
best first.
Yeah,
I'll ask
there,
Vendetta.
there.
I'll ask
Yeah.
Vendetta. It's fine.
Our bike's still fine. Is Val okay? Can I ask Vesper to see what's up? Is anything up with
Yeah,
Val?
Vendetta's also gonna like.
Yeah,
Is Val okay?
Val is, you see Val is, who Val was sitting on the, chair, the seat of the bike. You see now Val is kind of, like, doing frantic kind of pacing. You imagine from Pip being in pain, there's a mental link there, and it probably didn't feel good to Val either. But otherwise, you can't tell any danger. Val doesn't seem to be in any, like, physical danger.
Eris is gonna tell Vesper to go comfort Val.
Goes,
Yeah.
flies with a wing.
Okay.
Yeah. Val's okay, Pip. Val's okay. Let's just get you over to her. I think she's worried about you. Get on my bike. Let's go.
Max, is it fair to say at this point that Virtue's back with the crew?
Oh yeah, Virtue is kind of trotting up. He's like, I got lost.
It's okay. You found us.
All right,
I
are
think
you
Spark's
leaving
the only
again?
one who
Yeah,
can
only
hear.
Spark can hear this. He's like, are you leaving again?
Well, you can bring me to where we're going and then come back.
I was just, and then he kind of just like turns. Thanks, so you can get on your
you.
war horse.
Nefira, do you want to ride with me or ride on yours?
I might as well save the fuel. I'll ride with you.
Alright.
All right, so Spark
Okay.
and Nefira are on a horse. I'm guessing Eris and
Eris is
with
going
Pip.
slower to allow his
No,
speed pace.
Eris is gonna go fast. She's never in this bike before. She's gonna go 240.
Oh my.
I mean, you
Spark
can get
kind of-
pretty close with the. I mean, Pip is pretty light, so it's not as much as having Spark on the back with you. So yeah, you can probably hit about 200 if you're making this
Here's,
bike
like-
go.
He's so light that you
You wanna
wouldn't
go
even
really
notice
fast?
if he was just gone.
I would say
God.
for the first instance of Eris just booking it, so I was like, "Hey, Nefira, can you send her a message to let her know that if we lose sight, we can't meet up."
Oh yeah. Nefira will take the necklace off. Well,
Mhm.
first Nefira will try to send it. Realize, oh
Mhm.
wait, necklace.
Oh wait.
Take it off, and then send a message like, "Hey, Eris, wait up. We gotta stay within sight, or we won't be able to meet up."
Okay. She slows down.
So the poor horse only goes a measly 60 feet.
Eris is gonna say, Pip, we're gonna race.
Okay.
At some point.
Okay.
We're gonna productively race. We're gonna race to the next place we're going.
Yeah.
And then after a bit, her tone's gonna change, because you can see her face. She's gonna say, is this more Dendar stuff?
I don't know. I mean, it's only in this eye, but
Yeah, the Dendar eye.
I mean, it's my eye, but yeah. I guess. I don't know yet.
Okay, just be careful.
Okay.
And that's it.
And as you cruise along, you see Virtue's trying his hardest. This is a bad day for him too. Okay, let me tell you, war horses are not meant to go long distances. They're meant to carry heavy people into combat and then leave. Or die. That's about all war horses are good for. And you're out here turning him into a cross-country delivery service. All right.
And he is alive.
Alright,
He's a
maybe the next
stocky
time
boy.
Spark has a
Get a quarter horse
maybe
next
if-
time.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'll bear that in mind the next time Spark casts the spell.
But yeah, eventually you're able to catch up enough that you can see Eris off into the distance. And Eris driving with your kind of GPS up there with Vesper. You're able to locate this bike. You see, it looks a little different from the two bikes currently. This one's more like a two wheels in the front, one in the back, but still has a lot of that like spikes, metal, skull imagery.
Did you say 2 in the front, 1 in the back?
Mm-hmm. Like it
Good,
like
Eris.
like this, and then seat, wheel in the back.
Iris looks at it and she feels better out.
You know, like those
She
fancy car thing.
Yeah, like the fancy car. But yeah,
No.
you see that probably saved the bike. The fact that it had a bit more stable of a front from just crashing and skidding, 100 feet in the sand. It would have probably been ruined, and you wouldn't have been able to save it.
You're
But
gonna give me the one with training wheels?
yeah, Pip gets trained.
Eris
wheels
is
bike.
content with that. She's like, all right, Pip, go check out your new ride, I guess.
So yeah, you two pull up, and then a little bit after, Spark and Nefira, was there anything you all want to talk about in your gallivant over, or were you just, is Nefira holding on tight,
Not
to
that I
Spark?
can think of.
There's
is
something else I
holding
want
on
Eris
tight.
to say.
Alright, so yeah,
There's
you
something
two,
Eris
oh, sorry, go.
wants to say to Pip. As they approach the bike, she says, probably should let you know ahead of time. When you get on the bike, you're gonna hear some screaming. That's because these bikes are run on human souls.
Good conversation
So
to
you
have
gotta
out of
be- you
earshot
gotta
of the
be-
paladin.
Yeah,
You
and
gotta
the
be
other
tough.
rider of the bike who
To-
still doesn't know.
To be able to ride it, and you
Huh.
probably shouldn't tell Spark. The only reason I'm okay with it is because it will get the job done faster.
Okay.
And I made a promise, and I'm not gonna break that. But
Cool. Yeah.
Spark might have some protests.
He just
will
might.
check.
He'll probably
You
be fine,
You know, just a little.
Just a little baby protest by Spark,
But Spark, he'll understand. We need to do whatever we need to do to get this done.
Don't tell Spark.
There is
So-
literally a quote. I can pull it up. I have it saved. It's something about "Don't tell Spark," and it's Pip saying that exact quote. Where is it? Give me my quotes.
Oh, it's don't tell Spark, or he's never gonna let me do it ever
Yeah, where
again.
is it?
Yeah,
Well,
I
fuck,
think it
it's
is
by
something
Pip.
to that extent.
Context for that?
If I tell Spark, he's not going to let me touch anything ever again.
Listen,
We're
Spark's
consistent.
Spark's the mom friend, apparently.
I think that was literally the first quote we ever
Yeah.
had, too. Like 20 sessions ago
Yeah.
when we started recording this. That's
We've
why.
already established that Spark is the mom's friend and Eris is the dad.
I love
It's like,
that.
don't tell your mom.
Especially with Eris's chain
tell your
smoking
mother.
habit developing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Pip,
How stressful. And I miss my dad.
Pip goes offers a pinky promise to Eris to not tell Spark.
I give it
Okay.
2 watches by themselves.
God. Maybe I shouldn't have told. Well, he would have found out.
Who would have found out?
Pip would have
no.
known if he
What
made
about
the save.
Nafira? Nafira doesn't know.
Um,
Trust me.
but
You
yeah,
didn't say
so
not to tell Nafira.
That's true.
Well,
Anyway,
well,
moving on.
oh shoot! You're right.
What are
sorry,
you
I had-
thinking
I-
about how she
sorry, there's a-
reacted?
Sorry, there's an addendum to my thing because I wrote this down in my notes, but I forgot about it. So I'd say, okay, I'm not entirely sure that will happen when you ride the bike because it didn't happen when Nafira got on the bike, but it happened to me. So I'm just giving you a warning.
How do you know it
what's
didn't
going
happen and I just didn't react? Like,
I mean, if you don't react, though, I'd say
Sly.
that's a good way.
Sly.
That's not unreasonable
you
for someone to
think-
be like, yeah,
Do
they
you
didn't
think
have a reaction.
Nafira would be stone-faced if suddenly the screams
well, no,
of a...
she wouldn't
The
be.
trauma.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to see how do y'all like.
That's a fair
Sorry,
assertion.
that's what I got from what Max was saying about how you
Yeah.
reacted.
Okay.
That's what I wrote in my notes. I just wrote
Yeah,
what you said.
Because it technically didn't happen, so you didn't react.
I didn't
Yeah.
react, so
yeah.
So
Which
I
is-
said Nafira has no reaction. Eris would assume that Nafira probably would have some kind of reaction. So she's like,
okay.
Nafira didn't
Good.
react. Maybe this didn't happen. Maybe it did. I don't know. So I'm gonna tell Pip to let he ready for it
Yeah.
Okay.
in case
So
it happens. Yeah.
yeah.
That's exactly.
as you
Um,
all pull up
and
there, and I would say right as you're finishing this conversation, Spark and Nafira get into.
I was actually gonna
Spring.
like this can even be happening like as they're pulling up.
Yeah, as they pull up in their Ford
like-
Bronco.
Ford of
No.
150.
And they're Ford F. Y'all, I drive a Ford F-150 now,
No.
And-
But no,
and I kind of like it.
Mm-mm.
wait, Tates,
Banned.
remember,
Yeah.
fix to repair daily.
Oh no, I do. I'm responsible. I take care of it. I take care of Betty.
It's not worth it.
but just like nothing serious. Just finish that, and then be like, okay, yeah, I can do that. Also, does my eye look okay?
Pip, I have to not. I gotta keep my eyes on the road. I'm
Oh,
a
I thought that they had
responsible
pulled
driver.
I'd say
Sorry.
I'd say
I've got
you're
precious
there.
cargo.
I'd say
I thought
you
that
can
sorry,
be
I
there
thought
if you
they
want
pulled
to.
over.
If you want to look at Pip's
Okay, then
eye.
Eric will look at Pip's eye.
That's why Pinky promised, because I thought that they were like face to face now.
Yeah, I'd say
Oh,
this conversation
okay,
has happened
I
like
got you.
as you pulled up and then are stopped in front of it.
Oh yeah, because we still beat Spark and Nafira. It was a race. They didn't know it, but it was a race.
Yeah, you
we
beat them.
can even be saying this in Elvish if you want.
Yeah. You look and you see that Pip's eye, it looks a little red, but you can't. It's still a snake eye, and otherwise that hasn't changed.
How
I
bad
mean,
is it
it
hurting
looks-
still?
Kind.
It's still hurting pretty bad, to the point where you kind of want to be like, have have
mean-
one eye open.
Okay.
Yeah,
It-
that's fair.
It looks kind of red. I don't
Hmm.
know what that means. I didn't know a snake eye could look red, but it does. Here we are.
Yeah.
You should tell Spark. Maybe he can fix it because Lord
Maybe.
knows I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, maybe I got like hell dust in it or something.
Even worse than
Aries
what
almost
we
had the urge to like flick dust in their eyes to see if it irritates down their eye. Yeah, no, she does that. It's just like an impulse. It's like an intrusive thought. Just
when was the last intrusive
does
thought?
the dust
Grabbing
hurt
that
my
book?
eyes?
Did you do it to yourself or Pip?
Both of us.
Yeah, it hurts. You put dust in your eyes. It doesn't matter if it's hell dust or regular dust. It fucking hurts.
Wait, Max, please.
Yeah,
Can
as
this be
as
when
you're
Spark
rolling
and
up,
Nafira-
Spark, you see that Eris flicks dust in both of their eyes, and you have no clue what the fuck that's about. And now both of them are
What
like
did
keeled
you
over
do?
trying to rub their eyes. Okay.
Spark gets off. Virtue runs over to Pip and is like, Pip, you okay? What happened?
Wow, thanks, Spark, for the concern.
What? Why did you? What's happening?
Okay, I gotta put this in my notes. Vesper, I need you. Write down. Eldest hurts when in eyes. Spark, are my eyes red?
Yes.
There's every part of you is red.
Vesper. Shoot, that was a bad question. Are Pip's eyes red?
Yeah, they're both red.
Yes. It's weird how the cursed eye is now orange.
Maybe it just
Why did
does
you-
that.
Why did you flick dust in both your eyes?
Well, Pip said that maybe his eye was hurting because he got dust in it. So I had to
But why
check.
would you put more dust in it? Make it worse.
No, to see if the other eye got hurt. But then I was like, I'm not just gonna hurt Pip. I'm gonna, take one for the team too. So, yeah,
Does
I'm
prestidigitation
gonna
work
take
on
a second before I
eyeballs?
drive.
Can I prestidigitation?
You can gust
our
your
eyes?
eyeballs. Do you have gust?
Oh, no, I can't do gust because I
Wait,
can't do
wait,
an
wait,
occupied thing.
Wait, hold on,
I'm
hold
pretty
on.
sure that eyeballs are pretty occupied,
One
right?
of your eyeballs is occupied at least.
Let's not unpack that. Let me look at the Druidcraft effects.
We don't have to affect all of that.
It is one object that is neither held nor carried and weighs no more than 5 pounds.
You can. I'm gonna let you
But
gust
then it
your
is
own
pushed up
eyeball,
to 10
okay?
feet away.
You can push your eyeball out.
I'm gonna do that.
10 feet away.
I would love to
If Pip
prestidigitation
just
about
cut
it, though.
out
if that's
Dendar's
possible.
eye, would we not have problems?
You gonna cut out Pip's
Hold
eye?
on.
I we could.
You're gonna have to cut out the arm too. My God,
That's true.
just still be
Okay,
there.
Kiki.
He's in his brain.
Please don't give us that
Right now.
mental image. Man, I almost tripped on something off screen. That would have been really embarrassing if I
Oh.
fell.
Spark. Besides the outside of the dust, Pip's eye still hurting. The bad one. Red, hurting. Can you fix it? Pip should not be driving a vehicle with one eye closed. It's not safe.
I don't know if I
does
can
the
drive
snake eye
anyway.
even close?
It does. It's like the eyelid is the same. It's just the eyeball that is. It doesn't have like snake
Alright.
Do I get a
eyelids.
double eyelid?
Yeah, no. You have a normal.
Well, then there's no
Eyelid.
excuse about the dust, Pip.
I don't
Eris,
think
are you,
it doesn't feel the
Eris,
same.
are
It
you
hurts,
okay?
I just got dust in my eyes, Spark. What do you think?
I mean,
Because
mentally.
I know I put it there. Mentally? What? Why are we questioning my? We're wasting time. Fix
Like,
the
okay,
size
at
so
this
we can
point-
drive this bike and we can go
Nif-
save the day.
I
At
feel
this
like
point,
Nefira
Nefira
should
has
bring the
just-
bike back.
Like at this point, Nefira has just like kind of just buried her face into Virtue's neck and is just sitting on the horse, just facing the horse's mane.
That's
just,
fair.
like, shaking head in disappointment.
If both of your eyes are irritated, Nefira and I should probably take the bikes back.
No. We can wait till my eyes are better. Which
But
is
weren't you just
soon.
commenting on wasting time?
Oh.
I just gotta blink my eyes really fast, and then we'll be good. Just give me like a minute to blink my eyes really fast.
And
anyone
I'll-
Then have to blink my eyes really fast. No. We don't have water to waste, Pip.
And why did you throw dust in your
Spark,
eyes?
can you make water?
Why is this the most D&D session ever? You all almost die, but then spend 15 minutes trying to get dust out of your eyes that you put there. I didn't even do it, okay?
But there is the thing.
Okay, look. Everyone knows that Pip doesn't have a lot of ways. Neither does Eris. Just accept that fact and move on.
Spark, you make flowers.
They're both high in ways.
They only last for a second, and Spark will
But you
make
make flowers. Can you make water?
I need to sleep, but I can.
Okay.
I'm completely tapped on spells.
It's okay, my eyes are
Okay,
watering
Pip,
really
get over here.
bad.
Eris is
Maybe
gonna
it'll
take water
wash
out
it
of
away.
the water thing, to wash Pip's
But-
eyes out.
Alright, there you go. Y'all, your eyes are both washed out now. Pip, your snake eye still hurts. It wasn't the dust. Glad we discovered. That it
Can
wasn't
Spark
the
roll?
dust.
I love
Can
that.
Spark roll a medicine check to examine the snake eye, or would it be a nature check? Because it's this weird amalgamation.
It would be Arcana or Medicine, whatever Spark wants to roll. He's better at.
Medicine? Guidance?
Can I roll on
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
In that case, Spark will guide Pip instead.
Actually, hold on. This is a multi-tiered question. Okay, I'm gonna let Spark go first, and then based on that, Pip, you could do some of the
Alright.
the mind digging about the reasoning behind it. Yeah.
But it basically hinges on Spark basically saying a thing that Pip can go, oh wait,
Yeah.
off of.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then guidance back on Spark. Good thing that's a cantrip in this version.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes Wizards of the Coast with their playtest stuff. I also say that, what they did with the most recent playtest is not ludicrous. Oh yes, casters could just change one quality of their spell. That's
I'm not even
broken.
up to date anymore.
It's bad. Like my roll, not the D4, but the D20.
Please, I've already rolled for Arcana and it was a good roll.
I don't think it's gonna help. You said medicine?
Medicine or Arcana.
It's gonna be medicine, and it's gonna be a good old 14.
14? Okay. Let me do some looking. Hold on.
See what you feel like a 14 could net him aside from something's irritating it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hell dust.
It's not.
Narrowed
Look at
that
that.
down for you.
It's not hell dust.
Eris,
Such a good investigator.
you've been
Yes.
very stressed since we got here. I mean, we all have been, but I'm worried it's taken a toll on you.
It's taking a toll on me, Spark. We just gotta do what we gotta came here to do, and then we're fine. Like we just can't. I'm fine. Like, why wouldn't I be fine? I have to be fine.
Insight check.
Yeah, you can insight check while I'm doing this. I'll have 40 things to come up with once I get back to you all.
Nat 20, and it was a 4 on the
Oh.
guidance as well. So let me.
Wait,
hit
so
you up.
Eris is gonna tell on herself about these fucking bikes. Pip doesn't even have to worry.
Mads.
Yeah.
Total of
I wasn't
30.
even thinking about the
Total of 30? Okay, well,
Yes.
Eris.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the bikes. That's the thing.
That's what I was
Very
assuming
well.
was causing
no.
Eris's situation, but whatever is causing Eris's situation.
No, she's just stressed out.
She's
Like-
just anxious.
like Spark, right? Like, she's stressed out. They've got a lot to do. She feels like, she's made a moral choice. To being like, sacrificing human souls is okay as long as we save
So
Elturel.
I feel like that is
that's
part
kind
of the thing.
Yeah, it's what
So
it is.
can Spark?
I don't think Spark would be able to pick up that that's what is happening. That's what specifically she's stressed out about. Yeah, she's stressed out, but she's like, nope, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm great. We just gotta go.
All right, so
part of me
back
kinda wants
to-
to fish that the Nat 20 would fish out you're conflicted about something right now, like freshly conflicted.
That's fair.
Yeah, so let's handle Pip's
Yes,
situation,
Pip's
and then
eye
we'll come
situation.
back to
Come back
Eris.
to Eris's.
Eris's
the sub-
moral situation.
That's the subtitle for the
Hey.
campaign. It's Forest Gremlins descend to Avernus, let's handle Pip's situation.
Hey, Dice, where was that Nat 20 earlier in the night? Actually, you know what? I got it in combat. I can't.
That's
be too
true. You
mad.
got it at the
Guys,
end.
where is that high roll when I was trying to learn Infernal? My lord.
So
Stupid language.
looking at Pip's eye, and it is red because Eris fucking put dust in it. But you can kind of look past that and gather it is a reaction that the body is internally having to the eye. And that is all you can gather. Let's say the 14 is because the dust in the eye also isn't super helpful.
Yeah. If I think your body's having a fever. Something's going on. You know how when you get a bad cut, it gets red and puffy?
Yeah.
I think something like that's happening with however Dendar transmuted your body. It might understand that it's not its natural form and is rejecting it.
So like
I don't
she's like
know.
a splinter.
I mean, yes. I mean, I guess to be very apt, a lot of times, even mild snake bites that I've seen, you get red and puffy over it, even when you're given anti-venom. So maybe her presence on your body at all in this way is like a venom. Oh, this might need to be even higher on our list.
What?
Well, if this change to you is making you sick, we need to see if we can find a way to break her grasp on you.
Why didn't we try that?
We need to try a different avenue then.
Okay.
If you're getting Pip, it's barely been 2 days, and if you're starting to get sick like this, what's gonna happen by the end of the week?
Maybe I'll get better. You always get better after you're sick.
Yes,
not
but
always, but
it takes a bit.
Okay.
Some ads. Hopefully, that was a fair, logical connection for Spark to make with
I like
what
it.
you mentioned.
Yeah, I like it. Was it what I had? Maybe not. Maybe it was. We'll see. Maybe I was like, damn, I like that shit. I'm gonna take it. So maybe I was like, let's just see what happens. Let's just see what you come up with. 14, who knows? You know?
True. Oh man, guidance has been carrying him. I need to always. Man, if I ever run a wizard, this blue D4 is in magic missile.
Yep. But yeah, Pip, you received that somewhat maybe unsettling medical advice. Maybe you should find a second opinion. Second medical opinion.
Maybe.
But
I don't know any other doctors. I mean, I do know another doctor. I can call her.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, no.
Do not.
Really, no.
No.
This is me talking to Pip, not to Morgan.
Guys,
You do
I'm
whatever you
talking
want,
about
but...
Kamar. I'm not.
Also, I highly doubt that
Kamar's
Pip
not a
said
doctor.
any of that out loud.
No, he did.
Actually, he maybe did. I don't fucking know,
No,
Pip.
this is table
He
talk.
might have been thinking it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Pip, your eyes, it hurts. It's starting to dull to the point where like it still sucks and it's distracting, but you can at least like keep your eye open after as
But
this goes.
if you two feel like your eyes are seeing too much, there are 4 of us here. There are 2 bikes. You two can get on Virtue and head back, and the Fear and I can take the bikes back.
No, I can do it. I can work into Val. She can sit on the front,
now.
and then I can look through her eyes because they're okay.
Pip, you trying to
Our eyes are
communicate
fine
with
now.
how did this?
I mean,
We should be at the camp before you try again, just in case.
is there anything I can roll about that to see if that's actually what happened?
Yeah, go ahead and give me just, I guess, a general knowledge check.
Before Morgan says the results out loud, would Spark see a visual indicator that Pip's like thinking to give him guidance?
Probably. He's expressive.
Yeah, sure. You can say that.
Alright, you can add a d4 if you think you
Yeah.
want it.
That's a 4. So 2 plus 5 plus 4 is
Oh my god! Pip!
11?
sure. Yeah,
11. Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Maybe that is it.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You know,
Lindsay, that's
maybe
fine.
it's
I
a
mean-
mental
I mean-
telepathic thing. You got Dendar doing some telepathy. Yeah, maybe Spark's right. You're not sure.
Okay. He's already in pain. He wants to try anyway.
Okay.
Okay. He's gonna do a
Um,
little word about it. Spark tells him not to do it, and then Pip's face kind of like
you see,
raises
his
expression, like
face
he's
goes over and
thinking,
his
and then
eyes
his face
glow.
rolls.
Yeah, and his eyes fucking glow, and you're like, oh well, Pip fucking did. Yeah, Pip, you can see there's the pain kind of subsides, and you are looking out of Val's eyes.
Interesting.
I'll,
And then Ward's out, and then is in pain again.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just, yeah, it's fine. Hmm. I know.
Oh.
That's fine.
Okay. Also, I guess for context, Spark has been keeping like a 5 to 10 foot distance from Val.
Okay, good. Good to know.
Let's see, he has that allergy to Faye now to worry about.
Yep.
Alright, if you...
Pip and I can see we're good. We're gonna take these bikes back. Everything's gonna be fine. I'll keep an eye on him. Totally not gonna race.
Alright, please don't go off at speed. If you get too far, we might not be able to get to you in time if something happens.
Definitely not gonna race yet.
I mean, I can send you if need be. Also, Eris, this
Yeah?
reminds me of that the time in the Fourth Foot Gust Feather book, with
Yes.
where they had their eye and then had to wear an eye patch for a little bit. Do you think you can make me an eye patch?
Actually, yeah, I might be able to make you an eye patch.
Cool.
Oh hell yeah! Is Pip gonna put an eye patch over his
You-
snake eye?
Yes.
He flips it up to like Sharingan.
Alright, I'm
I love
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry.
This is also inspired by at Christmas, I was opening a present. And
Oh
then
yeah, you did
one of
fucking
the
injure
corners of the
yourself.
box flew into not flew into my eye, but like I got like a paper cut from a cardboard box on my eye, but it didn't cut.
Oh
It
my
just
gosh.
hurt so bad. It was burning and my eye was watering, and I had to make like a little makeshift eye patch to make it feel better.
So, just where my brain went. I think I'm the only one here who's played Xenoblade Chronicles. Third game, main cast has powers named after Ouroboros. The symbols in their eye is an indicator. And group that knows what's up with that in the bad guy group is like, they can track that power. Wear these eye patches to repress their ability to track your power.
There you go. Put a little eye patch on. Dendar can't find you.
Yeah,
So it's very much a thing of like, oh, when they needed to use their powers, it's like, okay, eye patch is off.
Mm-hmm.
Snake symbol in the eye, let's go.
But yeah, I'd say you are able to, Pip and Eris, you can drive the war machines.
boy,
Pip
here's
will.
going.
And so Pip, as you go to
Can I help
get
Pip?
on, I would say
can I
you
help him?
did by warning Pip. Pip is the only one who got a
Okay.
warning about what
I also want to give him emotional support.
Yeah, I'd say you could wheel your bike around next to Pip and as Pip gets
Yeah.
onto the
I just
bike.
want to put a hand on his shoulder.
Mhm.
My hand.
Yeah,
Spark,
you
you're
know,
like, this is a
makes-
lot of
makes us
emotional support
scary.
after just throwing dust in someone's eye, but maybe it's how they make up. I don't know, you know? Like,
We work in mysterious ways.
yeah, something like that.
We always make a fun team.
Describes them so well.
Alright, yeah, Pip, go ahead and give me that wisdom saving throw.
Incredible. This one did alright for me. Okay, I'm gonna roll it a little gently. Oh. Okay. That is a nat 1.
Does Pip get advantage because I'm helping him?
Sure, Pip. You can't fail every wisdom save with a nat 1, okay? It's getting old, alright? Try a new number. Okay?
It's only it's 1 or a 20. What do you want from me?
Alright, we'll do a 20, I don't know.
Hey,
Roll
let
it
me go
again.
I'll do
Yeah,
it.
roll again.
It's a 5.
Okay. No.
One is funner.
So Pip, you feel Eris's hand on your shoulder. You go to put your
It's pretty warm.
It's pretty warm.
Okay.
You go to put your hand on kind of the bike. This one's much more like straightforward. It's not like the chopper style, so it doesn't really need to adjust at all. And as you put your hands on the bike, you kind of hear the rumble. You start to be like, oh, I understand how this bike works. And then you start to hear the screaming that Eris was talking about. And it feels like you can feel it in your jaw, in your bones, like it's going completely through you. And you let go and kind of launch yourself off the bike, kind of back, ripping Eris's arm back as you're flying, as Eris has kind of her hand on your shoulder, as your body just like revolts and wants to get as far the fuck away from this bike as possible.
There's no hiding that from Spark.
No, there's no hiding it from anyone.
I feel like
It's very obvious.
30 insight earlier. Is it fair for Spark to go, Eris knows what's up?
There's something up with these bikes, and you're starting to get the feeling that everyone knows something about these bikes and they're not
Except
telling
me.
you. But you know something, it's just not as much as other people. But you also didn't say anything to Spark about the bikes. So
Eris
Eris?
is gonna
Especially because
grab-
if
Yeah, Spark. What Eris sees is Spark's body just shift over and direct eye contact is like, Eris, what's going on?
Eris at this point grabs
lie.
Pip and is trying to like see to help him be okay.
mhm.
I don't know what's up, but
Nefarious
I
also gonna
have a very strong feeling you do.
And Pip,
There
this
is
entire
also
time
gonna
you
turn Pip.
are, for the next minute, you only hear screams. You are on the ground, basically incapacitated, as
Oh.
there are just screams happening. So,
And Nefarious is gonna ask, what just happened? Why did
You-
what?
Okay.
The dice have chosen mayhem. That's the session name.
it really is.
Eris is like, at first he's trying to console Pip, but then I guess she looks up at Spark. And she actually stands up, and puts her hand on her bike. And she says, we're doing what we need to do to get this done.
What is it that you think we need to do? What is it that has you conflicted?
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that these bikes run on human souls.
They what?
Of course something from here would do that.
They what? oh no, realization of what the soul coin is. It's like, oh no.
Do I see Nefira's face change into one of realization?
You see it change into realization, but I wouldn't say it's enough about the soul coin because
Yeah.
Nefira didn't know
Okay.
exactly how the bike
Alright.
worked. So you just
Yeah,
see
yeah.
see Nefira be like, "Oh fuck,"
Nefira,
about
you-
something.
So Nefira, you didn't know that.
No. I
She gets
touched
out her
the
notebook and starts writing stuff down.
I sat on the bike and it just, I don't know, felt kind of warm. Oh, realization reached up. The necklace got really warm. It kind of went through the necklace. Oh no. It I didn't get anything because I think the mental connection from the necklace, it stopped it.
That
I don't like
sounds
this.
right to
I don't
me.
like this at all.
So we are scrapping these bikes, right?
No, we're not.
Harris, Pip trying to use one of these things, and Spark will gesture at, I'm guessing, Pip, who looks like he is mid-panic attack.
Pip is rolling back and forth, kind of on the ground with his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing that. Probably for another like 15 seconds, Morgan. If you
Getting
want to
gold
count
dust in
it,
his
if you
eyes
want,
again.
yeah, if you want to count it out, Morgan, another like 15 seconds, and that minute will be up. But
I told Pip what to expect, and he decided to try anyways. We don't need 3 bikes. We have your horse, and we have 2 bikes that work.
Okay. But they consume the souls of the people who use them. For all we know, the souls of the people who've already fallen from El Terrell might be in these bikes.
And there's still plenty of souls left to save.
Spark,
We're running out of time.
I
We
really
need
don't
to
like this
go
either,
as
but
fast as we can.
Eris is right. I hate it too, but Eris is right. We just don't have time. We'll ditch them at the first chance we get once we don't need them anymore. But right now, we do.
And again, I'm gonna say with the rolling 30, Spark would probably know he has no chance of convincing Eris.
Yeah, nope, she's made up her mind.
First chance that we no longer need these bikes, we destroy them.
Okay.
I guess we wheel this one back to the Kenku so they can scrap it and use whatever parts they can.
Is it even worth trying to bring it back? I mean, I guess Nefira or I could try to ride it over to scrap it.
I would say Nefira, since you mentioned the necklace protected you from whatever happened to Pip.
Yeah.
And
then you can come back and get yours.
No, Nefira rode on the horse.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh shoot. Sorry, that's me forgetting that.
And
All right.
we can have Pip ride with me once he regains himself.
Pip can still ride with me. It doesn't hurt the passenger. You know that.
True. I just...
Come on, we really don't have
Yes.
time. The
We need
Kenkus
to
are
get
probably-
back.
they're probably
You're
ready to
right.
go.
You're right. I just... We're short on time. I don't like this place. I don't like the fact that they designed something this evil.
Well, you know what's great? Now we can go super fast and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, because this place sucks and I want to get out too. So let's just go.
Eris
Right.
is gonna lean down to Pip once he's back, and she's gonna say, "Do you want to ride with me, or do you want to ride with Spark? I won't put any more dust in your eyes for investigative purposes or otherwise, without asking
Please
your permission."
don't. No more. Throw dust in the eyes of our enemies if you need to investigate its effects.
But will the enemies give
I
me
mean, it did hurt.
reliable response?
I mean, and Spark kind of gestures to his tattoo. One of the effects does something similar, and at least the one that Nefira and I spent a lot of the fight whittling down seemed like he had a hard time, well, seeing into after his friend got him away.
But that was your tattoo, not the dust from hell. So.
I mean, it has to get... I guess it could just conjure the dust out of thin air.
We'll have to do some new tests once we get... But this is a waste of time. Pip, who do you want to ride with?
Okay, so while they were talking about that,
No,
yeah.
is Pip trying to get back on the bike?
Pip does.
yes.
As
does.
you all are
No.
talking about Pip, because I told Morgan to count to 15 because we're talking in real life, and it's been like 2 minutes. So I will say by this time, after you all had your pretty serious talk, Pip, you are able to get up. Kind of, you're small. You kind of crawl up and grab onto the handles.
Did Pip
And-
really roll above everyone's passive perception?
I'm just letting Pip. I'm letting it happen. You all were in some deep conversation, and Morgan
was watching.
and Morgan texted
you
me.
sure?
So
I don't know. I want him to do it again.
Oh,
I want him
boy.
to do it again. Go for it. I want to see this.
yeah. So as you all are about, you're
Just talking
talking, and
behind
then
your back, so that everyone was gonna say no.
Nefira is just
That's-
on top of Virtue and just
Yeah.
watching. It's just like,
Nefira, you see, because honestly, it takes
you're
Pip
sure.
like a second and a half to sit up and get onto the bike. As kind of
look at
Eris
fucking
had
Eris.
had
Well, Mom
stood
and Dad
up.
are fighting.
Yeah, Eris had stood up to talk to Spark. They're having a conversation. Yeah, Spark, you go to be like, Pip, and you see Pip is not there. Pip is on the bike, and had just put his hands on the handles. Pip, you grab the bike. You feel that same sensation go through you again. You hear the screams, but it dissipates, and you are able to ride the bike. As
I'm sick. Okay, I
it
don't even
only
have
is
to
the
roll about
first time. It's only you either succeed or fail the first time.
okay.
But you don't know if it depends on the bike or just in general for using these machines. But for the very least, this bike, you can now ride it. So Spark and Eris, you look up and see Pip basically revving, even though there's no such thing. But let's be honest,
Yeah,
that's
he's-
kind of the vibe
he's
of
revving.
revving the bike. And Nefira, you look over from the horse and catch Pip's eye as well. Probably the
Alright.
snake eye.
Let's go.
Fine,
Yeah, Eris
let's
just
go
puts
back.
her head in her
girl
hands.
just,
Like,
start
of course
tugging
we
on
would try
Spark.
again.
Yeah, Spark's already
And
getting
she's
back on the
okay.
horse. It's like, but once we're all back there, we're having the Kenku scrap that one.
We'll talk about it when we get there. Let's just go.
We'll talk about
we
it when
don't
we
have
get there.
time.
And
Spark,
Yes.
it's a resource.
Yes.
We need the resource. We're keeping it. It's not being scrapped. We'll scrap it
We
if we have to
all
later.
do it.
It's kind of too late for the souls anyway, so they might as well help us get everyone else out of here. Let's go.
Eris takes off.
All right, Eris.
Nefira
win this
takes
race.
the reins
She's gonna win
and
this race.
starts riding the horse.
Yeah.
All right, and
Yeah,
as-
Eris takes off. Pip starts to say something to Spark about how is it not poetic that like we're writing souls to save the rest, and then doesn't get to any of that, just as Spark, and then sees Eris right off, and then is gone.
and with
Nefira
Yeah, with
Spirit
that,
doesn't resist.
as you all take off back towards the Kenku who are repairing their infernal machine, which probably also runs on souls.
Oh, listen, Spark's gonna be thinking about that now.
That is where we will end tonight's session. So very nice.
Did you do any of the
See
things you
who
expected
wins,
us
right?
to do today?
No, none of the things. I had skill challenge and
It was the Spike episode.
I had skill challenge, Fort Knucklebone. Okay, we did skill challenge, nothing else.
Yeah, I was
No,
about
we
to
did
say,
everything else. I'm kind of
as your
honestly,
plans were predicated on the fact that the Forest Gremlins could manage a skill challenge.
I thought y'all had it.
I might have
Okay.
been able to do it. I didn't get to roll.